Hey y'all. Yeah. Hey Shauna. Shauna. How you doing, baby? Hey y'all. How y'all doing out there? Hush camper. Y'all, that dog in on my nerve. Y'all. Make sure y'all like, share this video. Okay? Because we're gonna react. I'm gonna react to one of my own videos about David, the musician, Tesla on Hollywood Hills solved the suspect. What's up, Mariah and Kyria? Reborn Nursery. Y'all, let me get my belt. Because look, I'm not going to be fussing at no dog today. No, I'm not. You been sick, Shauna. Well, I hope you feel better, baby. I just be working. That's all I've been doing. Working, trying to get this money up over here so I can, get me like at least five months. But I ain't got the money right yet. But I got the time right. But look, y'all, we ain't gonna worry about that right now. But let's dive into one of my videos about David. Now, y'all, what we're gonna do, we're gonna pretend that a 14-year-old girl wasn't found. Okay, wait till I finish. I'll let you join when I finish talking, okay? When I finish with my, when I get to the end, I'll let you get up here, okay? All right, but let me go ahead and start my homework now. I'll do my homework and then I got it where you can get up there, but not right now. But because I got a million of people watching, so. All right, y'all, look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all, we're going to pretend that they didn't find, okay, but just listen to the content and stay focused on the content. Now, we're going to pretend that they didn't find a 14-year-old girl inside a trunk, inside a Tesla, inside a car, an electric car at that, a car that has eyes. We just gonna pretend that this girl is not unalive. We're gonna pretend that this human is not unalive. It's a whole lot of flags in this crime. Like it is a homicide. For you can take and do a young lady, a girl, not a young lady, a little girl. For you to take a little girl and punish her the way you punish her, something ain't right with this case, y'all. Something ain't right with this case. Thank you. And don't nobody know this man. I don't. You got to be famous. I ain't heard nothing about a D4VD musician. I haven't heard about a D4VD musician on YouTube. I am here today. Let y'all know something ain't right. What Keith Sweat said, something just ain't right. Something ain't right. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna talk about that today. I take when it come down to my crime story, I take my cases serious over here, y'all. I take my cases and my children of the world serious. Now y'all come on in, like, share this video. Something that I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say that David did this. I got some questions, and we're gonna dive into it. Okay. Now, what I am going to do, because I think I'm a critical thinker, and when I think, I really think. I really think. Okay. Okay. Cut the music for me, DJ. Now, I'm going to react to an outstanding performance that I did earlier today. Okay. I'm going to react on this video right here. This is one of my videos. I'm gonna react on that video right there, and the reason why I'm gonna act on this video right here, because I can't get this. When I be trying to show y'all something, and y'all got to pay attention. Okay, y'all got to pay attention. Now, I hate when I do it like that, and then it like that. Now, I don't know what's wrong with these youngins that surround themselves with David. I know I can't call David what I want to call him. Hold on for a minute. I know I can't do that. What I want to call him. This boy at the bottom of this screen, the young man right here at the bottom of the screen, I want y'all to pay attention to him. He's taking, I don't know what kind of people we're dealing with. That's why I know something ain't right. This boy sitting here with a lace wig on, talking about he want to do the same thing that he gonna say something. I want to do the same thing that David did to Celeste. Now, what we do know, y'all, that they had something in common. They had the same tattoo, and she was seen in a video with David. Did you hear what? Did you see what? You hear what? Did you know? You know what? YouTube. I'm gonna always. You know, I'm respectful, and I'm gonna be real nice. Cause I'm gonna take me a deep breath. Did you hear what that boy said? He said, listen, y'all, listen. He said, I want to do exactly what David did to that girl right now. Are you crazy? So we gonna pretend. Okay, what I'm gonna do, Shauna, I'm gonna have to turn you on. You're gonna have to be quiet in the chat for a second, okay? Because I'm talking to my people and you asking them a question. But right now, we trying to focus on my content. All right, because I can't. I'm trying to talk to my people, and they got to pay attention to what I'm explaining to them. We're not talking about no spoke to no spirit right now. Please stop interrupting me because I'm trying to. That's why they don't like turning check on. Just calm down. I said I'm going to talk in a few minutes, but right now my content right here is sending a message to millions of people in this world. Please respect that. Now, this young man with the lace wig on, and I want to show my people, I'm talking to all my subscribers. I'm talking to all my subscribers. All of my subscribers. I'm not talking to one person. I'm talking to all my subscribers. I love every last piece of one of them. This young man at the bottom, y'all, with the lace wig on, just said in front of everybody, I want to do exactly what David did to that girl right now. And y'all trying to pretend like y'all didn't hear what David said. Now, not David, y'all trying to pretend like y'all didn't hear what this boy right here, the cameraman, he used to be his cameraman, said. This used to be his cameraman. This used to be his cameraman. He said some ill stuff just then. He just said some ill stuff right then. What did David, since he said that, I wish I can get him up here. What did David do? What did David exactly, since you said exactly, what did David exactly do to that little girl? With lace wig on. He got on a lace wig. And said that about a little girl that this family had to go do a GoFundMe for their daughter. He said he was David, old cameraman. This dude right here. This dude right here with the lace wig at the bottom. Let me hold on for a minute. Let me move this. Hold on, y'all. Let me move this comment right quick. Hold on. Let me move this comment out the way so y'all can see. Shauna said Selena. Oh, she said Selena Gomez. Okay, we're not talking about that right now. I'm not talking about Selena. Okay, I'm gonna move this out the way so y'all can see. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Oh yeah, there you go. He said, some. He said, I want to do exactly what David did to that girl right now. That's what he said. To that girl right now. This was his old cameraman. Why did David get rid of his old cameraman? But then he turned around and said, what do you want to do to Celeste? Have they interviewed this young man yet, y'all? Have they interviewed this sick individual right here? Have they interviewed him? Because he just said something that really disturbed me. And Celeste Rivers Hernandez is not even my daughter, but she's a human. She's a child. And he said what he just said about her. That really hurt. That touched my heart. Now, y'all, I know she's probably Latino, Mexican, or whatever she is. I still love her for her, whoever she is, because I'm not like everybody. I'm not prejudiced. I love people. And for him to say that about that 15-year-old girl took my heart just then. He need to be interviewed. They need to interview him right now. The police investigate him. You see what I mean? And then he gonna pretend like he didn't just say that. And the guy at the top in the right said, dude, don't, man, be quiet, man. Don't say that. Don't say that. This dude just said that about that girl and then gonna go act like, oh, I didn't say that. Oh. Let me tell y'all something. These kids spooky. These some spooky little kids. They think it's a joke. They think this a joke. What happened to? I think I think a group of men love that boy. I think it's some men love that boy, David. I think David had a stalker. I think David is somebody, a man like him, one of them young boys right there, like David. And I think that Celeste is in the way. I believe that Celeste is in the way. Right here. What you confused about, Mariah? About what he just said, Mariah? You confused about what he just said? Come on now, so I can, because I want to react on this video because these folks just said some weird stuff. What you confused about, Mariah? Right? Did you hear what he just said? And people acting like they didn't hear what he said. This boy just said right here on this tube, he said that with that wig on his head and said, I want to do what David did to that little girl. What did David do to that little girl? And then he trying to act like he ain't saying that. I'm gonna play it again. Let y'all hear it. Because I'm getting kind of I'm the investigators ain't investigating these young children. What's up, JJ? And then his friend gonna tell him to chill out. Yeah, his friend gonna say you need to chill out. Right. And then he said, man, hold up, man. The boy up here, y'all, said you need to chill out. And so we're gonna pretend that we didn't hear that TMZ. We're gonna pretend like we didn't hear what that boy just said. Come on, Jason, stay focused for me, okay? Come on, stay focused. He said, I'm his cameraman. This boy saw what David did to Celeste Rivers. He just told y'all that. And nobody in the world No investigator in the world. I'm gonna tell you something about kids, y'all, about this young generation who just did these 2025 babies to 2020 babies. Look at here. These it's okay, Jason, but I'm so serious about this particular reaction that I'm doing today. These folks think this is something to play with. What did David do to Celeste? What did David do to Celeste Rivers? He said he wanted to do what David did to Celeste, to that girl. And said, then the man up at the top said, "Will you chill out?" And then he at the bottom said, with the wig on, said, "Well, I'm his cameraman," as if I record what he did. I saw what he did to Celeste. They be telling the truth, y'all. These children be doing this stuff for real. He just being honest. Okay, that's me. Yeah, that we can't skip over him. We cannot skip over this boy. This boy sitting here wearing a wig and cracked the joke on a baby who family want to know what happened to her. I don't care how many times she ran away. It's still she's a human being being disrespected. And it hurts me. The people just be so disrespectful and people ain't saying nothing about them. And listen what this boy tell him. I hate to skip my okay. Pay attention to this boy right here, y'all. Right, Shauna. Listen to this boy right here. What he about to say, y'all. The one at the top gonna mention something to the boy at the bottom. Wonder boy, Wonder boy. He called himself Wonder boy. You hear what he said? Let's not ignore this, y'all. These young people right here confessing in our face, and we trying to pretend like we ain't heard nothing that little boy just said. That little boy he said, now, Wonder boy. Wonder boy, now you was right there with David. Now I'm gonna put you back. He asked Wonder boy, that same boy. Now he got on a bonnet, so he done went from a lace wig to a bonnet. You was working with David. You were his cameraman when that happened. It's telling us that he know what happened. He knows what happened. And we gonna TMZ, we just gonna ignore that this boy just said him Wonder Boy. I believe everything Wonder Boy is seeing him saying. I believe everything these boys, look at the boy at the top. They streaming. He was with David, he said. Now the girl, Celeste, I'm gonna respect her, but she was a little girl. Even though he got to remember her body was decomposed, found on the 8th. David been gone the whole month of August. Did she go missing in July? How long she been in that plastic in the back of her truck? In his Tesla. Let's pretend that this cameraman didn't record what happened to, allegedly, didn't record what happened to Celeste. Somebody record that. Why did David fire him? Why did David get rid of him? That's the old cameraman. Why did he get rid of him? And go back to what Shonda said, is this the next P. Diddy? You was working with David. You was his cameraman when this happened. When did this happen? Did it happen in June or July? Did it happen in June or July? Because her body was decomposed. And they put it in the plastic bag so they can keep it in there for a while to keep the body from smelling. What did David do to that little girl? David like what he likes. But you know what, Shauna? We already know that. All of us. When I say we, I'm talking about our family over here. We know. We know, Shauna. We know us over here know that she was living with him. Remember, I just did a timeline yesterday live. The time I said she ran away. She first ran away in January. Listen now. She first ran away in January. She ran away again in February. But this time she ran to live with David. See, we already know that part. TMZ don't have to tell us that. We had already did our research. We did our own research. We know that. No, wait now before you start asking. Let's stay a little bit at a time, Pookie. We got to go to this cameraman right here. I want the investigator stop playing around with this case and let's get justice for this baby. This guy right here want to know why the cameraman ain't talking. Why the cameraman is not talking. This boy right here needs to be investigated. What's up to the point? This dude right here needs to be investigated. He was with David when this happened to that little girl. And he didn't say nothing. Why did David fire this boy right here? Why did he fire him? The whole month of August, David went on his tour. It's telling me that something happened to that girl either in May, June, or July. Okay. Thank you, Shauna. All right. Y'all, we got another member. Okay. Stop, Campbell. Okay. This one need to be investigated, y'all. Because, see, they don't start messing with the Latino community. That's what's going on, y'all. This is the Latino community, which we got to still stand up for them. I love everybody, but I'm going to get justice for this little girl. Okay. Now, David, pay attention to what this boy right here said. David said, David was exposing the music industry. Listen to what David said about the music industry. Okay. And then they took his stream down when he said what he said. This is David, y'all. Listen to what David said. You go back to what we talked about. Did you hear what David just said? Y'all got to pay. I'm gonna tell you something. David life could be in jeopardy right now. He just told y'all something. Ain't nobody even listen to this boy. He could be on assignment. Say, go back to what you said, Sean, about P. Diddy. P. Diddy and everybody else, but y'all, they just ain't proved P. Diddy yet. Let's go back. The music industry, what Sean, not Sean, but David said they would do to you. What is wrong with him? Because his old cameraman saw what he did to Celeste. He said, you think, just know they would try to unalive you. Boy, that's very powerful. And they took his stream down from saying that. So David talking to y'all, telling y'all, but David better be careful. But David can be playing a role with these people to protect himself. That's crazy. Boy walking around with a bonnet on his head. David give me a certain David give me some kind of vibe. It's something. I ain't no psychic, but he give me some kind of vibe. David give me a weird vibe, y'all. David give me the weirdest vibes. He gave me a type of evil. Oh, yeah. He gave it to you too. David, give me. I ain't no psychic, but this boy right here, I had to play this, so I want y'all, my people, to come here and let's talk about this. He gave me some. He gives me some kind of. It's something a vibe about this boy. It's a message behind him. He said, I was in my closet, and then he can ready to talk. It started in Houston for this boy, y'all. It started in Houston. I'm gonna put it back. Listen to what he said. Listen to it. I'm gonna see. I can't turn it up. I'm doing the best I can with the volume. This boy right here is talking some volumes. I dropped a coat song with Kelly. Okay, Kylie. He said that for those people out there saying that he don't write his own music, yes, he do. He do write some of his music. Yes, he do. He said he write everything on his phone. He write everything on his phone. That's what he said. He said he make everything on his phone. You know, the pedestrian, oh no, this ain't gonna be trust me. No, you can't trust. Right. She works so fast, bro. Who is she? Who is she? How he jump and start talking about she? Hold on, y'all. He said, and I made the song off of YouTube. Let me see. I was like, oh, I might send it to you. He's talking. He ain't even talking right. I think the other semester is on the line. Oh, Celeste. No, I don't know about that yet. That boy said he made music from his personal life, y'all. Y'all they ain't paying this boy no attention. This boy has been hurt. I don't know what happened to him, but he just this one vibe of him. He don't been hurt before. Something happened to this boy. I think he on the live both of the girl. No, but I ain't talking about that part. I'm talking about what he's saying. That is very. That's why I brought this video back, y'all. Cause I want y'all. We got to get in dive into this. We not need to dissect it because he don't went from gymnastics. He don't went to talk about a she. He don't went to talk about a Kelly. He can't even get his mind focused on this man interviewing him. Who is this cameraman? Don't forget the old cameraman. Demon. And he said he got fame in his sister's closet. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you. That's why I wanted y'all. That's why I came here because I want y'all to pay attention so y'all can tell me what he's saying. I'm Coach Challo coming. Okay, you know what? I wonder what date he did this interview because he just said that he was going to go on a tour. On this video, David hasn't been on his tour yet. Where is Celeste? Where is Celeste? On this video right here, he hasn't been on his tour yet. Where is Celeste, David? He said, I'm going on a big tour. Where is Celeste on this picture, y'all? He just told that man, I'm going on a big tour. That's right. That was, what was she? Yeah, where was she? He said, I'm about to go on a big tour. So that letting us know that all August, he was on a big tour in August. He was big. TikTok where he was chopping up me talking about her when I see her talking. Yeah, I got all of that. Yeah, Shauna. There you go, Shauna. She in that funk. That's where she is. That's where when he did that interview, David knew he was about to go on that tour, y'all. I just showed y'all that video. I'm bringing the video. I got a lot of messages in it, and like you said, she's in that funk because that's what they call it on a Tesla. You're right. That's what she is. Now this is his friend. He already what he did. Right. He did. He already did it up. Now let's check this out. Listen what this little boy said right here. To me, it seemed like he told on David. He said something about David, not really David. He said something right here. Right, Demetrius. He said something. This boy right here. I'm about to play with this boy right here wants to rap so bad on the stage with David. Listen what he said.
It's a girl died in the back of a trunk, plastic, underage, and y'all think it's funny.
Hold on. Okay. Oh Lord, I hate to do my need.
Incredibly soft. Now, how do you steal a Tesla though? Huh? Wait, so you think it is? No, that's not.
He said this is David's friends. What about his band? Did they know anything? See, they ain't mentioned nothing about the band, Demetrius. And did the band never quit? This boy just asked the question. He said, so he asked him, do you think David did this? And let me go. And he said, know what I think was incredible? Listen, I'm taking it back. Hold on, y'all. We got to listen to this boy. He asked him, do you think David murdered her?
And y'all think it's funny.
That man right there say you can't. That man right there say you can't rule David out of this. You can't rule David out of this.
You know what I did?
And listen what that little Chinese boy said. Cajun, well,
It was incredibly soft. Now, how do you steal a Tesla though? Huh? Wait, so
he said, "How do you steal a Tesla?" That's the question. People not paying this little boy no attention. He said, "How do you steal a Tesla?" Who do the Tesla belong to? That's what I'm saying. To be listen to what the EJ asked. He said the little boy, the little Chinese boy, the boy at the bottom. He said, "How do you steal a Tesla?" For number one, cameras in the trunk of the Tesla. You can steal a Tesla without the key. Listen, but guess what? Also, you saying that you can steal a Tesla without the key? I don't know about. I don't know now. I don't know about that now. You got to supposed to have that key. Now, yeah. Let me tell you. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something about that Tesla that y'all not thinking about. It's a camera on that Tesla in that trunk. It's a camera in that trunk of the Tesla. But the question that boy said, how do you steal a Tesla though? You got to have that key though, okay? You got to have that key. Got to have that key. They didn't steal the Tesla. They moved the Tesla. See, that's one thing we can say. I'm just going by what he said. How do you steal a Tesla? But this is not the problem. The problem was how did they move that Tesla? You don't have okay. You don't have to have the key to the car of a Tesla. Okay, it would not drive if you don't have the key. You don't have to have the key to the car of a Tesla. You don't have to have a key. I don't understand it because I just did that live on that, and then it would not drive if you don't have the key. Okay, it won't drive with if you listen, Kay. Listen, that Tesla, you have to have that key to move that Tesla. The Tesla wasn't stolen. I'm just going by what the question the little boy asked him. A Tesla is not like a gas car. That's electric. No, that's not. We already know that. Mama, we talked about that. Listen for a minute. Listen for a minute. Y'all got to stick what I'm saying. Listen. Now, he said, how do you steal a Tesla? That's what the boy said. The boy at the bottom asked that question. I'm surprised he only has a Tesla and doesn't spend his money. You know what, Demetrius? They claim that he had those other cars. They claim he had other cars. Now, I'm going to get to this young man. Let's stay on focus on the video. How do you steal a Tesla? And the man said, huh? He said, how do you steal a Tesla? That Tesla wasn't stolen. It was moved by an individual. Listen, y'all, it was moved by somebody who had the key to the car. They moved the Tesla. They didn't steal the Tesla. See, he said it's weird that they cross drop. Y'all, what do cross drop mean? You know what, Kay? I said what you said. Investigate that. They need to investigate that manager. We never seen the manager. We don't know who the manager is. The manager stayed with David. The manager left the lease. So we got, like you just said, who is that manager who moved the car? I think the manager moved the car. I think the manager know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm alleged that the manager did move the car. Alleged. Okay. I'm alleged. The manager got my head spinning. We never had a manager look like that one. And him, I don't like all this smiling these kids been doing. Talk about Celeste. He said guilty until proven innocent. To be our manager is probably in the discard servers. Right, Demetrius, but they are trying to do here is make us forget what's going on. Now, what he doing is this boy right here. He knows something. Guilty until proven. They think this a joke, y'all. This ain't no joke. And like you said, Kay, they trying to throw you out, but they can't. Listen, whoever has access to his Tesla. See that boy right there, he talking. The server thought it was a joke. Right, Denise, they think this stuff a joke. And I'm getting kind of like, I'm going to be on a, you know what? Because they think this a joke. But they did their little girl like this, so I'm going to be on their butt. I'm going to make a joke with them. He definitely knows something right. I also know that this some deep Hollywood stuff. The big old careful boy. And he said, you have to have somebody have to have access to his Tesla because you can add authority user. You heard what him he said. Let me go back and let y'all hear what the boy said right here. He said, listen what he said. He said, now he about to talk. He about to talk now, y'all. He telling now. Here you go. Here we go. He said you can add authority user. Now, Demetrius and Kay, who is this authority leader, user, authorized user? He said that you can access his Tesla because you can add an authorized user. He's telling us that somebody is authorized to use that. Somebody else is authorized. The management team, the people. That's why I wanted y'all to react to this video. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. He said that an authorized user. David added somebody somebody else to authorize to use that Tesla. Management team cut to through. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I like to investigate. Y'all, there you go. There you go. So we're gonna say over here that the management team needs to be investigated because David authorized somebody else to use that car, y'all. But David can't tell on that person because it is an unalive body inside of his trunk. Right. So we gonna say the management team. The management team. We gonna say that the management team allegedly David authorized somebody from the management team to use that car. He might can't tell because if he does tell the truth, I think that's where I'm getting to y'all now. So we already said management team. David allegedly authorized someone from the management team to use that car.
Yeah. So that means David's someone associated to David or something.
Listen to what he said right here. Now, I'm just talking about what he said. He said, so that means David associated. He said that means that David associated, somewhat associated to David. Oh, he telling y'all. He is telling y'all. He said that someone associated to David has the user to that car. That little boy right there telling y'all without y'all that people knowing, he's telling on him, snitching on him. He associated means somebody that affiliated and associated with David. So he said that means that David associated. And then they cut it off, y'all. Let me take it back because they cut y'all out. They cut it out, y'all. He just told y'all. That little boy, I'm just gonna play him all the way through. I'm just gonna sit it and let him talk all the way through. I'm just gonna let him talk. Now, Dave, hold up, Dave. Before we get to you, I want to. Okay, let me go right. Why I get way down there anyway? Hold on, y'all. Let me read what y'all said. But hold on, let me get right here. Okay. Y'all said that he's telling on him, telling on okay. And you said David. Hold on, y'all. I like to read what y'all saying. I love to read text. I love to read the messages when they mean something. Hold on. I don't know why this keeps skipping. Here we go. Okay, hold on. You said that David did date another girl. Don't get into that, Demetrius. Let's stay on what these boys saying in this video. Let's not skip nothing. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused on this. I'm just gonna play it on through, y'all. And these boys, these kids smirk is making me sick.
Girl died in the back of a trunk in plastic, underage, and y'all think it's funny. You know what I did think was incredibly soft? That don't make sense. You a Tesla though. Huh? Wait, so you think it is him? No, I don't think it's him. Tesla. I don't think it's him.
Can't stand
No,
it.
I don't think it's him either. I think it's like almost obviously not him. But what's weird is that Crocs dropped him. Yeah, well, that's weird. Yeah, and Hollister. Like, what? Why would you do that? Don't even tell me what I said. No. It's totally guilty. Nice. That means whoever has access to his Tesla is an authorized user. Yeah. So that means David's someone associated to David or something.
And they cut it out. And they cut it out, y'all. And they stop it right there. They stopped it right there, y'all. They stopped it right there. That's what I said, Demetrius. And it irritated me that he's smiling about this, man. This ain't even nothing to smile about. They needed, that's them. They ain't nothing but evil. Now, this is what the sister, this is what her name? Celeste's sister went into her Instagram and it spread awareness to it, and then told y'all when they got that $24,000, they gonna shut everything down and they going on with their business. They done. Now, y'all, I got a problem with this. She said, "Hey, everyone, I've been reading through the comments, and I just want to clear a few things up. This is Celeste's sister. First, we are absolutely not trying to scam anyone. I think it's her sister, but yeah, every single donation is going directly where it's supposed to. The GoFundMe was originally created by Celestia herself. Who is Celestia? Huh? She did post it, but later had to take it down because people was digging into her account. And what else she got right here?
Yeah, we're gonna check back on it since last.
Yeah, who it? Oh, auntie. Oh, the auntie. So she did she did post it, but the word was word who is that other T that kind of weird in. When I don't understand it, but so that's her auntie, Celia. Okay, Celia auntie. You know, y'all got all these little cues. Y'all got all these little things. I got to get used to it. Now, said that she took her information down because y'all were digging into her. Y'all were digging into her account and find her personal. She said y'all were digging into her personal information. Okay. Personal information about the family, out of respect for their privacy and to protect them during this really painful time. We decided to share, and adding on to this, we want to be clear that we did not know where Celeste was. I know y'all didn't care. Y'all didn't know where Celeste was because y'all weren't interested in where Celeste was. Because Celeste can run away anytime Celeste get ready. Celeste is a runaway. People don't care too much about runaways. Yeah, people have rest in the family. Yeah, the people have rest in the family. We need to get to the bottom of what happened to this. That's right, and that's what we're doing. That's why you got to look at every piece of evidence on every piece of evidence on this video right here. Now, Celeste, that they said that they didn't know where Celeste was. I know y'all didn't because you knew she went to the movies, sister. Don't do that. You went down there to that liquor store. And a strange thing for me about this case is, oh yeah, let me finish right there. They said, and we also didn't know who David was. What you mean by you didn't know who David was? That she told her mama that she was dating a boy named David. Come on now, don't do this to me. Her whole family did never cared about. To me, they didn't. To me, they didn't. I ain't gonna say they didn't care, but they don't. Her welfare. It seemed like she do what she want to do, and they said that we didn't know where Celeste was, and we also didn't know who David was. The police haven't shared any information because the police can't share no information with y'all. It could be somewhere in y'all family. It could be her cousin. We don't know who involved in this situation right here. Where was CPS? Where was CPS? Shannon, they block your you got to be careful what you say. I know. Tell us plus it lied that they knew what. See, this is crazy. The police then they upset because the police won't share any information about him with them about him. They can't do that. They don't trust y'all. That's what the police said. The police is giving them a message. Shauna been running away from home since January. Y'all ain't did nothing about that. Y'all called, the mama did call the police and they brought her back. They can't babysit. Police can't babysit y'all children, women, for y'all. Y'all got to babysit y'all children. They got to go ahead. They got to, once they help you and they find out you dealing with a runaway, you ain't raising your child. What is it that, why is she running away from home all the time? Why is she running away from home to be with this boy? So that's why something ain't right. And I think I got a question mark about her cousin over my head. Now the police haven't shared any information about him with us either. No, they not, because y'all knew who David was. Her funeral will likely be in 2 to 3 weeks. Y'all got the body already? Was the girls get? I think so too, Kay. I'm trying not to say that, but I got to watch what YouTube want us to watch, what we say about that kind of stuff. Why she was running away from home so much, just like you said. Why she ran away from home just to be with a boyfriend, with a man that you didn't, consent her to be with, but you let her go to the movies with him. He picked her up from the movies. I think something was going on at home. I really do think something was going on, because that's why she ran away. That's why would she have to run away if she was being treated right? Man, you ain't lying. There ain't nothing but a movie. This is what it sound like. A movie, honey. Now, all these cases, when we dealt with Kanika Jenkins, we dealt with toxicology report. This girl, a medical examiner, examined her body. Her body was so decomposed, they did not know was she a male or female. Only way they identify that girl is because of her finger. Her finger saved her life. That on her finger let her mama know that was her daughter. Now, I don't know what kind of money these people have. I don't know what kind of money that this family has. Something that I don't understand is they let these kids in that community out the school bus where a liquor store at. They let these kids off the school bus in front of a liquor store. I got a problem with that. I got a real problem with that. If you let a child out in front of a liquor store, children out to school, but they go in the liquor store, they go over there and buy some they go in there and get them, they don't buy no alcohol, but they go over there and they buy potato chips and stuff. Lord, how much is Jesus? I got a problem with that. We shouldn't be letting kids out. That's what I don't understand. Okay, you let these children out in front of you. Let these kids, the school bus, let the kids out in front of a liquor store, and they go over there across the street, and they don't buy alcohol out of there. But the man said he seen. Of course, you seen Celeste, cause that's where y'all let them children out. Yes, yes, yeah. Demetri, they let the school bus let them out where the liquor store at. The man at the liquor store, at the package store, said that he said that Shauna got in the car with some, not Shauna, oh Lord, I'm calling you Shauna. Said that Celeste got out the car, came out the store and got in the car with someone. Why is Celeste not Celeste? Yeah, Celeste is jumping in cars with people. I don't.
The recent news, okay? GoFundMe, we talked about that last night.
She said we are not cloud chase. She said this what the sister said. When this is over, we'll be deactivating this account. We are not cloud chasing, and we are not scamming anyone. We're simply trying to honor Celeste and supporting family through this. What y'all family? Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got no job. So that means that this little girl is going to do what she got to do to make her family survive. That's what I hear. She a survivor. That's what I hear. She seemed like she's so young and she tired of looking at her family struggle. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
And we went over it. It started. So she.
Okay, let me. Okay.
Picture be online all the time. They took one of her pictures before she ran away.
That little girl right there, this picture right here, the sister put up there justice for Celeste. Celeste sit out there trying to survive for her family. Just think she comes from Lake Elsinore to Hollywood. Just think about. Thank you. She did what she had to do to take care of her because they ain't doing something for her. Neglect. They see their pressure getting put on them. Right. That's what they understand that their family of her. Right. They understand we all upon it. We own it. That's why I be saying we already knew this. All of this that TMZ saying we already don't research this. We already talked about this the other day. Last week we talked about this. Monday we talked about this.
So I guess they would have that on the program.
They gonna have it. Might have her like this on the program. Okay. Now here go David. Now here go David want to turn into a preacher. Here go David, y'all.
She was 14 when she went missing. But her birthday, she didn't enjoy her birthday. For all my workers who just joined in, 15-year-old Celeste Rivers, she went missing, y'all, in Lake Elsinore in April, okay, 2024.
Right, Shauna.
And was found.
Right, Shauna. What I'm hearing is I know my minor child was with an adult rapper who famous, but I just don't know. Right, Shauna? Right. I know my child is with somebody who rich, and I'm happy. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and go to David.
Earlier, September 8th. Now, this is state. This is the accusing
and God's forgiveness.
Now listen to this boy talk about God. Let's think. If you come from the poor, they see it as an opportunity. Correct. Money is the current for almost anything, right, Demetrius? And she tired of looking at her family. David played allegedly, I think, like you said, like y'all said, Kay. Every time I look at him, he just hurt my nerve. See, David is playing games. And he's not playing with me. He can't manipulate me. So this little gift trip he's on, or whatever he doing, or whatever he know, now he don't say why his hair is so net. Demetrius, we ain't worrying about his hair, okay? Listen to him trying to be a preacher. I want y'all to hear what he's saying, because I'm about to stop him from what he's saying.
God's forgiveness. And I'm going to be reading from Romans 7:14. It goes like this. We know that the law is spiritual, but I am unspiritual.
Listen what this boy said. We know that the law is spiritual. He's guilty, y'all. He's guilty, but proven innocent. Listen what he said, spiritual. He gonna play games and get set. Yeah, listen what he said. What he just said. He picked stuff and choose what he want out the Bible. Why is he reading the Bible to them children on TikTok? Folks, please, if you listen to this live, please watch what your children, what these people manipulating your kids on this internet. Listen what he on you on TikTok.
Hey everybody, it's David here. Today I'll be talking about sin and God's forgiveness. And I'm going to be reading
Talking about the sin and God forgiveness. We talking about the sin and God forgiveness. Lord, have mercy, Jesus Christ. All right, David, tell us about God in Romans.
7:14. It goes like this. We know that the law is spiritual, but I am unspiritual, sold as a slave to sin. I do not understand what I do, because I do what I don't want to do, and I hate what I do. And if I do what I don't want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is, I am no longer myself who does those things, but the sin living in me. For I know that the good itself.
What I be doing? That boy sitting right here confessing right here all in y'all face. And they need parents that need I need kids to watch out right. These parents need to be getting on their job too. This boy sitting up here confessing in front of our face. He confessing to us. He think that what he did was good. Allegedly. I'm saying that he allegedly did this, y'all. But we already said the team and David cameraman already said David did something to that girl. He's confessing right here, y'all. For those who just tuned in, y'all, he's confessing right here. That's what he doing. He's confessing. He's going to talk about the law, and he's going to talk about, oh, law, that messages.
and 15-year-old Celeste Rivers.
Oh,
She
Lord.
went missing, y'all, in Lake Elsinore in April, okay, 2024, and was found unalive earlier September 8th. Now, this is David. This is the young man that they're accusing, knowing what happened to him.
Hey everybody, it's David here. Today I'll be talking understand what I do because I do what I don't want to do, and I hate what I do. And if I do what I don't want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is, I am no longer myself who does those things, but the sin living in me. For I know that the good itself does not dwell in me, and that it's the sinful nature that dwells in me. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For I do not the good that I want to do, but the evil that I don't want to do, this I keep on doing. Now,
Ooh, golly, David. David. People like him get mad when they lose something. Yeah, Demetrius. Ooh, Lord, how much of Jesus? That boy sitting up here confessing in front of everybody, and we just gonna act like we ain't just heard what he said. Mm, 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 mm. He embracing what he's saying. He telling y'all to forgive him for his sins. Because he allegedly saying that's what God is doing, but the law, he adding the law in this. Something mentally ain't right. Law, how much, what in the world going on, Jesus? The kid's confession, he murdered the girl. She tell, right. They didn't show your message, K. So I'm gonna have.
what I don't want to do, because no longer I who did it, but the sin living in me that does it. And this is Paul talking about his struggles.
Wow, listen to the last part what he said right here. See, David went in there and pick and choose out the Bible what he want to say. He said, listen to this part.
Want to do, because no longer I who did it, but the sin living.
It's no longer I who did it, but the sin. Oh God, the be more live.
That does it. And this is Paul talking about his struggles with sin and how he cannot overcome.
This is Paul talking about his struggling with sin. Ooh, David, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. See, y'all, please watch our kids with these games. I was talking to my daughter, she 46, about, she said that's why she didn't want her daughter on the line playing game, because they think they playing with children, they playing with grown folks. He need help bad. Paul talking about his struggle with sin and how he cannot overcome. Poor baby. I don't know what why their family didn't get him help.
Overwhelming urge to continue to do wrong, although he knows good and bad. I feel like we all have a moral compass, and that moral compass will always lead us to the good option, but sometimes the bad option is easier. Take that easier route. It's a
But David, how can you talk about sin and all this kind of stuff and the kind of music that you put on the stage for the people? How can you sit up here and talk about this and talk about that, and you made a video? Will your video is so, your mama didn't even told you about your videos, that your video was going to get you in trouble. Your music, your mother was trying to explain to you about your music, and then here we got a little girl inside of your Tesla. Not saying you did it, but just saying that, listen what you sitting up here doing, but you celebrate the devil. I think this boy was a beast so many times. Somebody did wrong things to him. Something happened to him. Something happened to David. See, a lot of boys, I can't say this on YouTube. Let me keep going. He said you take the easy You take the easy route. It's copped out. Oh Lord.
Don't have to deal with the consequences of your sin by sinning.
What you say, David? Consequences of your sin is by sinning. Why is he? How is he gonna try to preach the Bible? How? You know what? That's another topic because that's I can't do that. I can't do this one. I can't do this. I can't do this topic right here. Yeah, whatever your consequences for your actions that and with your decisions that you made. This young lady, you went on the stage and you cited out what happened to that young lady, that little girl, not young lady, that little girl. You cited out what happened to that little girl on stage. You went to her funeral, a girl named Celeste. I don't know which one is Celeste you was talking about, David. But you described her on that in a video. But then now you want to sit here and talk about the consequences of your sin by sinning? Boy, get out. Close that book.
Personally, for me, I used to struggle a lot with lying. And lying is
He said that he used to struggle a lot with lying, y'all. David said that he used to struggle a lot with lying. Right, Shauna? He just told on himself. Thank you, Kate. Y'all just heard him. He said, I used to struggle a lot with lying. That's right. I used to struggle a lot with lying. And lying is the easiest thing to, whoa, come on, David. Now you telling on yourself. And they're not even paying you no attention. Think we night, but on the inside, he is told on he showed it, he's snitching on his own self. He used to struggle with lying. You ain't struggling with no lying. You know you're lying. You know when you lie. Everybody know when they lie.
was the easiest sin to commit, and the devil is a liar.
He said lying was the easiest thing to commit. Y'all, I don't seen the devil stood in my face and told a lie, and then he looked like like he was lying.
And alter your thoughts. The difference between God and the devil is the devil never knows what you're thinking. God always knows what you're thinking, but the devil doesn't know. He can never know.
He said the devil don't know what you're thinking, but God know what you're thinking. Woo. God know what you're thinking, but the devil doesn't know what you're thinking. Yeah, what you say, Shada said, the devil is a lie, and so is he. No, Jesus.
What you're thinking in your head because he's not all knowing. But what he can do is manipulate your thoughts.
Oh, shut up, David. Shut up, David. God, boy, I just told you that's what you doing. You trying to manipulate those kids on TikTok. You just said the word, David. You just said every word I say here and said about you. You are very manipulative. You are trying to manipulate those kids on TikTok. He can do is manipulate your thoughts. And that's what you trying to do to them kids. Boy, the devil's blessing. He said the word, y'all. This boy got so much power in him, and he has manipulated a lot of people. But I can read right through him. I am not no spiritual leader, but I've been reading the boy ever since he been on him. That he need help. David need help. He already don't said the word to y'all, manipulate. And he looking at when he said that he can do is manipulate your thoughts and continue. That's what he doing. He definitely trying to manipulate the kid. Yeah, he trying to manipulate those kids. So he better leave my babies on TikTok alone, because I've been there since 21. And I ain't never seen they leave that evil. Oh Lord.
Plant these seeds. Plant these seeds.
Listen to him, y'all. Continue to plant these seeds. His seeds are these young girls, y'all. This boy is sitting here telling y'all, confessing in front of the investigators' face. But they trying to get physical evidence. See, they want physical evidence on David so they can use it against him in court. Mentally, he got mentally evidence. I already read through him. I already read him. Now he gonna plant the seeds. The seeds of these Latino community girls. These Latino girls. Every girl that they fooled with are Latinos.
So much easier. You have no consequences. You will never have to deal with that part. But when
you don't have no consequence. Stop telling them kids that, David. Stop telling them folks, kid, that. Boy, y'all see what's going on the internet, y'all. Those who watching on tune in. These people like him is on the internet playing these Fortnite and all these Roblox games with your kids. Him. 20-year-old boy, man.
Christ, you have to notice that God is the truth. And no matter what the consequences is, you have to kind of separate yourself from the sin completely and kind of accept. You have to continue to accept what you're doing is wrong, and then there comes repentance after that. It's turning around.
Oh, David, hush, 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 hush. And y'all, those kids that listen, majority of those kids listen to David music are Latinos and Mexicans. He are talking to his fans. He is on here repenting to his fans. What happened to Celeste? With a black hood on his head. Now he's saying that relapsing, that under the influence. We talked about this Monday. We know when they do sin, they sometimes be under influence. When you're under influence of something, you're not yourself. You're not you anymore. You are somebody else, someone else. You don't know that you're someone else, but on the inside, you turn into someone else when you're under influence of whatever.
And that's not the case at all. I feel like people need to understand that God is loving and He's forever waiting for you to turn back to Him. And he's not going to force Himself on you. He's not going to be like, oh my goodness, I have to plan Him and bring Him back. He'll wait for you to make that realization and come back to Him yourself. I'll tell you guys a story. I had a friend whose girlfriend continuously broke his.
What you say that?
I did a cartwheel.
You said you got. Okay, he said he had a girlfriend that broke his heart continuously. But David already told us that's all he had were girls breaking his heart. He always talked his relationship. They are not breaking David's heart. David is breaking his girlfriend heart by doing what he want to do to them. And when they trying to get away from him, he don't like that. David, see, but he want to use the story speaking about his girlfriend broke his heart. But what about, why don't you talk about the girls that you mess around? who heart you broke. Instead of acting like it's your friend.
He knows doing, and he'll keep on having to take her back because that love is so strong.
There he go. He telling y'all, he confessing y'all what he did to that girl. He said he having to take her back, having to take her back because he loved her. That's what he's confessing. I don't need to understand why the investigators not investigating stuff like this. I try to find stuff for y'all that to get these criminals locked up. This man don't think that what he's doing is wrong. Golly. He's speaking allegedly on Celeste. Because he said the girl don't broke his heart on did it. He breaking women heart. He breaking women heart. Somebody don't did something to this boy. And I want him to get some help. He got to get some help. He can manipulate a investigator. He can get into their mind and make them think that he ain't got no involvement in nothing. But that Tesla car, he don't think it's wrong. No, he don't think nothing wrong what he doing. He think it's right. See, David don't want the truth. He got two beautiful parents, two smart parents who talk to him, but he don't listen to them. Which a lot of our kids during the time. I'm glad my children grown now, but I had other people. We had other people that we know that can talk to them. Now it's hard to trust people in the community.
Keep on having her back because that love is so strong, and she'll keep promising that she'll change, but she never changes, and he'll be at the verge of.
Now he's sitting up here on him talking about a girl that she said she was gonna change. Talking about his friend, girlfriend. He talking about Celeste allegedly. He talk about Celeste. I mean, she's gonna change. She do this and do this. Come on now. And then they have to bring that in his glasses. Why are they so big? Like the one I got on. The one I have on, I can't hardly see.
With her and leaving her, and then she'll be like, "Wait, can you please wait for me? I'll change. I promise I'll change it. I'll change soon. I'll fix these problems." And he'll be like, "Okay, maybe I do have this faith that you will change, so I'll stay even at my own expense. I'm the one getting hurt. I'm the one getting my heart broken. I'll stay because that love I have for you is so strong." And sometimes I wonder, as a sinful person, as we all are sinful people, committing these sins and then turning to God, and then looking at him in his eyes, and he watches everything he does, and he's seen us commit all these sins, and then we have the nerve to be like, "Wait, no, I'll stop, I'll change." We have no intention of changing. And sometimes I'm like, does God almost break up with me? Sometimes when I'm committing the sins that I know that I'm going to repeat again, and I'm continuously fake repenting because I'm asking for forgiveness, I'm saying sorry a million times, I'm committing the same sins over and over and over again. But I'm saying, wait for me, just wait for me, I'll change, just wait for me, because that love that God has for us is so strong. He's going to wait. He's going to wait for your return, wait for your genuine sorry, that last sorry that you'll ever have to say.
David remind me of a person do anything to become famous. He remind me back in the days with P. Diddy and all of them, back in the days when they did what they had to do to become famous. He remind me of sitting here talking what we had to do sometime back in the day. I don't care how much education you had. Some people didn't even have no experience, and you had the experience and they got the job and you didn't get the job. I mean, he just remind me of those kind of people that they'll do anything to get to be famous. They'll do anything to get that $1 million. Once they get that $1 million, that not youngster, but your guy to give you, you got that $1 million, you got to pay them back that million. You think somebody just gonna front you $1 million and you ain't Got to pay them that $1 million back? Oh, heck no. If I front you $1 million, here go $1 million, David. All right, you got to pay me my money back. But he just ain't gonna say it that way. Ain't nobody gonna give you no $1 million and you're not supposed. They give you that $1 million to work yourself up to $3 million, to $4 million. That's right, Kay. And you pay that money back. You just like you just said. If you don't pay that money back, you already know what's gonna happen.
Don't do it. God is still standing right there with his hand out. He's not pulling his hand back because of your sin. Because your sin is not stronger than the love he has for you. And I just want to encourage anybody that's currently dealing with any addictions, any problems, any sin.
You want to encourage David? I wouldn't dare have you talking to my kids. I wouldn't, boy. Ooh, Lord, I'm so glad I was the kind of mom I had values. I love my kids. I do the best I can with them, with coming in that room, seeing them on that phone, who they talking to, who you talking to. I mean, this here, boy, teach me some people. Woo. He is talking to people who dealing with addiction, y'all, because he knew allegedly why he confessing in front of the world that he was allegedly an addict. He was going through something. He just told y'all. I ain't making it up. He said it. Anybody that currently dealing with any addiction, that's what he did. That's what he dealing with. Any problem, any sins. Come on, David. Why are you doing these talking to these kids like that? Why? Manipulating them. Shani said, don't give me no $1 million because I I keep it. I'm not underlying nobody. And I'm telling Shani, you is funny. He said this man was doing right, Kay. He telling people. He telling people that he had I feel so, and he should have listened to his mom. See, David is one of them type, like you said the last time, Kay. He hard head. He thought he was grown. He hard head. He gonna do things. David's the type of person to me that he don't listen to his mom. He didn't listen to his dad. He want to do what he want to do. Now he got the man up with his consequences. Now he act like he's lonely. Then come like he was like the ooh, Lord.
This TikTok, Lord, I pray that the person watching this TikTok right now that is dealing with any type of sin, any addiction, any struggles with anything going on in their lives, I pray that you will give them peace, and you will give them the peace of mind, that you will not turn away from them or turn your face from them, and that they can always return to you in repentance, and that they can always count on you in their darkest times and darkest hours, no matter how sad they feel, how depressed they feel, how oppressed they feel by their sin, that you are always standing by them through it all. In Jesus' name, I pray that you will have a great night, a great rest of your day whenever you're watching this.
David. Oh my God. I can't understand. You sitting here trying to act like you God now, since that don't happen to Celeste. Your mama was trying to talk to you. You disrespected your mother. But then you here up here preaching to these kids. And she was teaching you, she was saying that, David, the music, you listen to the music that you're making. You need to stop doing it. Look at what you're doing on the stage, and then look at where we are now, David. And they need to cancel your shows in November. They really need to cancel your shows in November. Both of his parents was trying to tell him he did. Now he didn't want to listen to his mom, his parents, but then he want to sit up here and act like Jesus Christ to these kids. Confessed him. Sick of this. Thank you for listening to my music. Boy, yo, oh Lord have mercy, y'all. I tell you.
So much. The devil know how to confess. Y'all. Allegedly. He confessed. He made a big confession. But let's turn on and see. When some of the people saw the singer moving and out the house, you know, because they out the house now, but let's check it out.
I want to clear something up. Her mom didn't reach out to TMZ. TMZ reached out to the mother. So I want to clear that up. Because the other day I thought that the mother reached out to TMZ. No, the mother didn't reach out to TMZ. No. TMZ reached out to the mother. And another thing I want to clear out to y'all as well. That's not, it been verified that that's not Celeste at his concert. When he was up there telling me he loved her, that's not Celeste standing up there. No, it TMZ verified that's not Celeste standing up there in the concert. So if you hear anybody say, "Oh yeah, there go, that was her up there in the concert," no, that's not her.
Her family reported her missing in April of last year. Her mother said the singer, who was 18 at the time, was her daughter's boyfriend. And according to the girl's brother, Celeste was on her way to see a movie with David the last time they saw her. David's representatives told NBC4 earlier this month that the singer was aware of what has happened and is cooperating with authorities. We reached out again today to both his publicist and
see, they said it like y'all said, you and Dimitri said early, Kay. Should I meet it already happened to what she already. Yeah, when we finish, we're gonna talk on the panel. When we finish, we're gonna talk about this on the panel, but we want to stay on the case. We want to stay on the case. I'm gonna open my panel up, and I want y'all to come up here. Y'all can hide your face on the panel if you want to, but we're gonna talk because I'm gonna open the panel up once we finish. Now, y'all already put 2 and 2 together. The David management team. David management team is got, we already said that we feel like they involved in this. David allegedly, we're not accusing David of doing this. We just saying that David allegedly knows who involved, and it's his man allegedly team. Okay.
Like we said in the beginning, they know she was with David, but y'all ain't never met him. Nah, that's bullshit.
Interscope Records has halted all promotion for his latest album, and several shows were canceled, including one scheduled for last Saturday night at the Greek Theater. The biggest thing for me is reliability.
Mercy. He definitely knows. He knows. Them his buddies.
Natural Reader.
From video, and I need that money.
September 7th, she turned 15. She was already on her birthday. She was already on the line. Okay, because they found her on the 8th. But on September 7th, it was her birthday. But she was 14 when she passed away. Okay? Now, her funeral is October the 4th. They didn't get the time. But I give y'all, stay tuned, I'll give you a time. And as you know, News Nation been covering, everybody been covering the news. We as well over here been covering this case. And we are kind of doing pretty good in putting awareness on the case. Now, what they was trying to say here that
her in this town, maybe some who didn't even know her, but love her in death and want justice for her. This is the street where she used to live, and this is the growing memorial that has been built to honor her in death. It's also the street where presumably her family still lives, so likely they are seeing this on a regular basis. We do know tonight that Celeste's remains have a funeral for her on October 4th, presumably in Lake Elsinore. The fact that her remains have been released right now, that is striking, because the LA Medical Examiner has not announced, quote, the mode or manner of death. So, but if there's any evidence that actually proved it's a homicide, they're not saying so. They're not saying anything. So again, we took our cameras.
But I can understand. I can understand the investigators because they protecting somebody talking, but they got to protect that person. We don't know who's talking, but they is protecting these people. I would be scared to be near that house. I won't say I would be afraid to be near that house. I wouldn't want to be near that house. No, yeah, you ain't got to be afraid to be near the house. You don't want to be near that house. Don't let nothing scare you like that.
To Celeste's hometown, and our producer shot this video of the scenic part of where she grew up, so you can see how beautiful this town is. The views are spectacular. I mean, look at this. It's sort of surrounded by mountains, healthy in existence. It's about an hour's drive from Los Angeles, so yeah, I guess you could commute. Lots of people do.
I want y'all to listen to this. This is the convenience store I was talking about, y'all. I wouldn't want to be around. I don't want to run be an aunt neither.
wow.
See, here we go. The school bus, the bus stop right here, y'all. The bus let the children out around the liquor store where the convenience store is. They ain't even got respect for their kids.
Lots of people do. Or you could just decide to live in a
Me too, Sean.
liquor store, but it's actually a liquor.
Look at the store, y'all. And they let the children on the right, not too far from the liquor store. And here go the convenience store.
And the school bus actually stops right by it. So
And the school bus dropped the kids all right, huh? They ain't even got no respect for their kids. We can't make them not care about this little girl. just because she was Latino or Mexican, whatever she was. We can't let them do her like that. Get away with stuff like this. What the school bus doing letting the kids out right here where grown men and women hang out at? That's dangerous.
Our producer just
Wow. Right. A liquor store and a convenience store together. Y'all, what is that? And they got EBT cards. Y'all, what is that telling y'all?
See,
Any stranger could be right here to pick these girls.
I'm gonna tell y'all some cultures so used to living their culture not used to respect like we respect situation. You know, they not used to they used to then they look, you know, they used to then their kids when they turned 12 and 13 be grown women, grown men. Well, we don't accept that kind of condition in the United States. So now they live in the United States, they shouldn't have to live like that no longer. So that I mean, they wanted Celeste to marry a rich boy, but they didn't want nothing to happen to her. I don't think they want nothing to happen to their daughter. It didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out to be.
story because it's one of the last known locations where Celeste was seen before disappearing the second time in March of 2024, and it is also the place where her family came looking for her. The owner of the store remembers seeing Celeste often and reportedly gave her family video of his security cameras during one of the instances when she ran away and they came to ask him for help. Have you seen her? Can you show us your video? You're going to hear a lot more about what was on that video in just a moment. So, if you're getting ready to go on medication,
Yeah, they saw that girl
you want to avoid, and trust me, you do not want this.
on the video. They saw that little girl get in a car with somebody down at that liquor store. Right. I don't think they want nothing to happen to their daughter.
Person of interest, and no one that we know of as an entourage has been named a person of interest either. Mum's the word on all of it. But man, do I have questions. So earlier today, I reached out again to a colleague at TMZ, and TMZ has people online were really into this video and thought that this was going to be critical to the investigation. There is this woman, the video is David in concert from it's either August 23rd or 24th. He had two shows in Silver Springs, Maryland, and there's a woman in the balcony who he actually acknowledges, looks up at her. She certainly could have been Celeste. It looked like it, and a lot of people immediately latched onto this. But we have been told by a source that is connected to the case that it is not Celeste, and therefore.
So that's not Celeste, y'all. That's not Celeste in the show where we just spoke about that in the auditorium. That's not Celeste.
Okay. So we said last night.
But we already said that, Kyle. You and I said the other night, Judge Lauren Lake from paternity court talk about it too. Oh, okay.
How did she get in David's car?
Stopped right in front of his liquor store every day. Kids would come in, not for liquor, but come in to buy soda, candy, and things like that. And he said that back in May
What you said? What you said, Kay? You said I didn't even look like it was the grown one either. So who was that? That looked like another girl. See, Dave, no telling how many women David had. No telling how many women he had. We don't know him. You know, we don't know what's going on. That girl a little older to me. That looked like a woman he had who was up there to me. You know, cause when we, you know, that's what we was talking about. You and I say that now. They don't look like her. They didn't look like no child up there. Got remember she no. She looked like a little girl.
2024, at a point when Celeste was missing, her sister came into the store and asked the liquor store owner, "Hey, have you seen her? Do your security cameras perhaps have any footage of her?" He told us that he went back at the sister's request and he did look. And on March 19th, 2024, he did see her in front of the store, go across the street and then down the street a bit and get into someone's car. He said by the time she got in the car, it was out of focus of his security camera, so he couldn't tell what kind.
Wait a minute, hold on. This sounds like a fairy tale. You mean to tell me he couldn't see? He looked at the camera and he couldn't see who she getting in the car with? He see her getting in the car. He said he did see her in front of the package store. To me, I don't know. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus.
Go across the street and then down the street a bit and get into someone's car.
She got in the car with someone. So who did she get in the car with from that liquor store, from that package store? Who did she get in the car with? That's so scary. These girls don't be scared. That's not safe, y'all. Please. We're gonna have to just keep talking, y'all. Keep talking to these kids. Keep talking. Don't give up. Talking. I talk with all five men. Never did get tired of talking. Just keep talking. Cause just keep talking. You're gonna sing yourself like a radio. Keep talking till they're 18 years old. Right, Demetrius.
Security camera, so he couldn't tell what kind of car it was or who else was in the car. But he did.
So let me ask you something. Do y'all think?
Okay. So y'all, I'm about to open up the panel because I can't make no money without doing my commercial.
That's just optimistic that David and his management are hoping that by that point, this is all going to be cleared up and he's going to be free to leave the country. They clearly didn't feel like that was going to be the case for his European tour because they canceled those dates in October and November.
Thus far, y'all.
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna turn the music on, and y'all ain't got to be shy. This is y'all chance to get on the panel. I really want to hear y'all. It's y'all. I'm about to open up the panel. I'm about to turn some music on. Let me turn my music on first. I gotta turn my music on. I'm gonna open up the panel. We're gonna talk about this. This is y'all time to express yourself. Hold on, y'all. Let me put the thing up there. Hold on. I'm about to drop the link and we're gonna talk about this. Y'all deserve to talk about this. Let me turn it. Let me move it. Okay. All right. Let me see where my link is. And let's see what we're gonna do. Please be respectful. Please stay on topic. Whatever you do, don't get off topic. stay on topic. Don't be disrespectful because I do respect you too. Okay, I just dropped the link, and y'all can block your face. I just dropped the link, and here we go. Showtime. Let me see. Let me drop it again. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. All right, y'all. There go the link in the chat. Anybody want to talk about this case? Express themselves. It's the pen. Let's go, Demetrius, and let's go. Look at D said, let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about the case, y'all. There go the link. The link is in the chat. Hey, D. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Don't be ashamed. You can hide your face. Come on, Demetrius. Come on, Kay. Anybody? Okay, hold on. Here, there you go. Hold on. Let me see. Device not connected. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know why. Wait, Demetrius. Demetrius, close down and come back in. Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in, Demetrius. Come on, Kyle. I need you up here too. Come on, D. Try it again, Demetrius. Let's go, y'all. Come on, try it again, Demetrius. Come on, Shauna. Come on. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Demetrius.
Hey.
How you
All right,
doing?
so I'm doing amazing. Glad to be on stream.
Okay. What's your thought about this situation?
It's crazy,
Right.
It tells us, anything can happen with children in the world, and
Right.
it's sad how easy stuff can happen.
Well, let me ask you this. What you think about David? What you think about David?
There's something mentally going on in his head.
Right.
That's what I think. He's obsessed with this little girl, and it's not okay,
And see, what do you think about him being the music that he select the choice of music that he selected, and also that speech that he made about we're doing all the repenting and all of that. What kind of message did you get out of that?
So I didn't know about this dude until I heard about the death. So I listened to one song, and it seems like he is projecting his emotions through his music, his art.
Right. He telling us something. He telling us that, to me, to live like something happened, like something is bothering him, something is in him messing.
Most definitely something's bothering him. Most definitely.
Now, what do you think about? Do you think he had a relationship with Celeste? Or do you think that? What do you think about him and Celeste?
So I've seen a lot of things online. I don't know what to believe,
But
but
see,
I do believe.
don't go by. Don't do that. Do what you learn, what you know from over here, because most of we here.
Oh yeah.
That it's kind of like it's not good to kind of like it's good, but it's not good to mix. Don't what your belief, what your belief after hearing this, because I don't know him. So, but what I showed y'all is what he's saying. He's saying it coming out his own mouth. So whether your perspective of him taking do you think he's David? Do you think he's David? Do you know that she told her mama that she was dating a boy named David? Do you believe that?
So his real name is David Anthony Burke.
Correct.
So it
Oh, it
the
was so.
connections, man, the connections. They found her body in the
Uh,
trunk of a Tesla, the front of a Tesla.
his
Okay.
Tesla.
Yep.
Well, mute yourself. Mute right now, Sean, till he finished.
Yes,
Then you can talk. Baby.
yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, you can talk.
Okay, Shonda, what's you were saying some good stuff, and you sound like a good mother in that chat. Good, you be going off.
Okay, so my thing is that like I'm not right or left. I don't care if you're Republican, what I don't care about none of that. I care about the children and the animals. Okay, and when it comes to these babies out here, I just as being somebody who was abused as a child myself, I look back and things. I. I don't think my grandma would be okay today. Things are just way different than they used to be. And I honestly, like, used to, if you didn't watch your children and they ran off, your ass was in trouble. I'm sorry, but you was in trouble. These days, their kids disappear, and it's nobody's problem. The cops don't care, the parents don't care. It don't make sense to me.
Okay, let me ask you something about the case, Shauna. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
you a parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me ask you something. Okay, she ran away at least about 2 times, and then she went three or 2 times, and then now she reported her missing in April. Now she on the live.
Right, but see, my thing is, as a mother and as a child who did run away, when the police brought me back to my mom, they also gave her paperwork. Okay, that paperwork said where she found me and everything. Okay, her brother said he dropped her off to go to the movies with her. They knew who she was with. They didn't know if it was that day, but they knew who it was.
See, I said what you said because she said, "Mom, I'm with David," and then she went to the movies. Now, what's your perspective of what he was saying? What message did you get by him when he was trying to talk on the video right there when he was reading them about the
Honest
Bible?
to God, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all can call me crazy if you want, but this is just from somebody who sits back and watches. I believe in God. I just happen to know that when God in the Bible, He said that we had to go to Him through His Son, right? Because He couldn't look upon sin.
Hmm.
So this is how I come to my conclusion. I know God's real. He's just not here in the physical right now. And it's not that He can't be. What I feel is demons are running this world and only the strong will survive because they're taking our babies. They're taking things that should mean everything to us. You got people getting killed on the subway, five people sitting next to her. Nobody even flinched. How?
Okay,
Everything's
now I
normalized.
want to get back on topic now, Shauna. Now I want to get back on
Right, but
topic.
what I'm
When
saying is
you
they
just heard,
normal.
excuse me, baby. When you just
I'm sorry.
heard what his name David speak
David.
to the TikTok kids about the law, the sin, and confess. To me, he was like confessing. What do you get out of that?
I absolutely feel like uh, the parents and the people around him didn't
Mhm.
pay attention to him, and he was crying out and nobody didn't have no way to help him because they didn't want to. His parents were there, the signs were there, what he was writing about was very clear,
Mhm.
you know and the
Mhm.
fact that he said he got famous in his sister's closet. Why is this boy got to hide in a closet with a phone? I mean, what you see what I'm saying? A lot of
Right.
stuff don't make sense. When I was a kid, we didn't do that.
Now, what? Okay, you can come in anytime you want to, too, Demetrius, because we just having a conversation. Now,
Gotcha.
with the young man, his friend, y'all, with his friend that the little Chinese guy, when he was talking, he said something. He said, uh, I wish Kay would come up here. Kay, you need to come up here too.
What he said, it was
How
too much coincidence, he couldn't deny it no more.
right when he said something about the he said, well, you got to have a you have to give a user the key authority to the key to the. Do y'all think somebody was authorized to use that Tesla?
Absolutely.
Listen,
Absolutely.
absolutely, I agree.
I do too. I think that he
But
was
I think
somebody else were authorized to
it's
use.
funny. I think it's funny. They said that they called the cops because, or called the tow people because it stunk and that it was like abandoned, but it really wasn't abandoned. It was parked on the street far from his house, and and it stunk. So when they went to tow that thing, when they went under there, it, and I'm not trying to be nasty, but I'm being honest.
You kind of like went in and went out then. But
I'm saying,
so let me ask y'all something.
if
So do y'all think that David is guilty or not guilty?
I know the Tesla will tell. It'll tell the last time the trunk was open and show that. It doesn't just tell, it shows.
But
A
what do
Tesla's got
y'all
all that.
think? Y'all think he guilty or y'all think he not guilty?
Oh, he's guilty. He told
Mm,
you
For
he's
sure he's
guilty. I
guilty.
mean, yeah, when somebody tells you who they are, you should listen.
right? You right, Shana. And that's how come I'm the way I am because I be listening to the kids tell me something when they come and tell me something. Now I'm talking about when I be around other kids, not my kids. When I say kids, I call all of them my kids. When they talk to me, I say, "Tell me the truth. I'm gonna listen, but just tell me the truth. I ain't gonna cut you off. Just tell me the truth." But David
Yeah,
said that,
exactly.
yeah, David said he said he have a problem with he said I used to struggle with lying. When he said I used to struggle with lying, it made me he think that he's still struggling with lying. What y'all
Yeah,
think about that?
it's not used. It's not a used to. It still does.
Right.
But my thing is, honestly, he is still honestly just a baby. Okay, so where are
Right.
his parents? Where are his parents, and why aren't they standing up? Why aren't they?
Now his father is a litigate. What is a litigator? Lawyer where he send people to court to get sued and all that kind of stuff. His daddy and then mama got a nice little job, but it seems like go back to where Kay said uh he want to be grown. You got boys that want to be grown and don't want to listen, but they want that control.
Yeah, when you put money in their hands and power, wow, the
Right.
music industry is rough on these children.
Well,
For
they
sure.
need to listen to the adults. You got to listen. We can't get them to listen.
I honestly believe like her parents knew where she was. Like I
What
felt
you
like they
think
feel like
about
they
that,
couldn't stop it.
Demetrius? What she just said. There go my boy. Here we go. Here we go.
So
Yeah.
the thing
Try it
is,
again. Kate. Yeah. Go out and come back in. Go back. Go out and come back in.
Hollywood, some of these established people in Hollywood, they like to groom these little kids to be a part of
Yeah, absolutely,
these industries out here.
absolutely.
So in a Twitch stream, um,
Hold
I'm not
on,
sure
y'all,
if
for a
you have
minute.
access to the Twitch
Hold on
stream
for a
here.
minute. Kay, go back out and come back in. I don't know what's going on. It said not connected. Go out and come back in. I apologize. Go on, Demetrius. Say what you got to say, baby.
So during the Twitch stream, the little girl um, said something that David didn't like. And as soon as David heard that she said that on stream, he asked the moderators to delete everything.
Delete everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Delete everything.
Hey, it said something about Epstein in the comments.
That too. That too.
Need to connect. They say connect your mic, Kaya. They say connect your mic before you can I can add you. Connect your mic. Okay, there you go. 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 Now you said what was that you just saying, Demetrius?
So yeah, so basically he was on stream, and the little girl had said something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he did not like that and ended the stream immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, because he said take that out, take that, delete that, delete that, delete that.
Yeah, yeah. He was really nervous.
Well,
He was
Cal,
more.
what's your input on this whole David D4VD and Celeste case? What we have heard thus far.
He was more than nervous. Nigga was
He was more
scared.
than what we can hear
He
you.
was scared. He was scared
Yes.
that information can you go to jail.
Can you
I
come
don't
up
know
to
how
the
he
mic a little
happened.
bit, KL? I can't hardly hear you.
I don't know how he's not in jail, to be honest with you. If it was me or you, we'd be sitting in a jail. And I just don't see where he's got all that fame and money already. I just don't see it.
He sold this
So
stuff
I
out
don't
to
even, I
Hollywood.
don't even know David.
Oh yeah, he definitely sold himself because before those two songs that went famous, nobody knew about him. Nobody knew about him.
exactly.
And it seemed like we making him famous.
That's
It
the
seemed
thing.
like
Yeah.
they got us. They seem like they got us making him famous.
I don't know if it ain't something between him and his manager. I just don't know, y'all. That don't sound right.
It don't. It doesn't.
Almost like that little girl got in the manager way. I don't know, dog. I don't know, man.
What? Come on, Kay. Yeah, we need to hear from you too. What's your input?
How
I
men
think
think?
that I think that manager got involved of what
Yeah,
they had going on.
And that manager stayed in that house with him while he had to move out. He the one got the well, one thing about the cameras to the house, you can always go to the camera company and get the tapes. So
Oh
the
yeah.
camera
but what?
company,
What was that homeowner? Sorry, that guy said that it's always got cameras, but it's the people. Of course, they're gonna erase it, but they weren't there when the police went there, right, and raided, right?
but you know what, Shauna, what they can do is they can take, like, say, like on my ring, even though if I delete something, the company has what's on there. The company
Yo,
have, and then in that Tesla, did y'all know a camera was in that trunk?
a bunch of them. It's a bunch of cameras in a Tesla.
Yeah. So we already know who was driving. They know who was driving the Tesla.
They know who put that body in the trunk. That Tesla
They
shows you
sure
the
do.
last time the trunk was shut.
That's right.
Another thing that people aren't talking about is the fingerprints on the steering wheel,
Oh yeah,
Right.
I ain't even think about that.
That's right.
on the door
Wow.
handles, all over the car.
And then they could be wearing gloves, but regardless, still, like y'all said, that Tesla got cameras all over the place. That's your
And,
evidence right there.
and the thing about them is when they record in them Teslas, they don't just record in the car because if the car blows up, they still got the data at the station. You know where they. So they got all that no matter what.
That's right.
I don't know if they're gonna tell us, but they got that.
I don't think they're gonna tell us. Because on one of my videos that I record, see, I do a lot of uploading for y'all. Shauna, you know that the
Oh
upload
yeah.
to show them to get more information when I soon they pop in my brain when I show it. Now they had someone anonymous person, but the anonymous person did tell them what happened, but they can't tell who they are. They can't go to court. They can't do none of that.
Then they should have somebody in jail.
Right. We got to get somebody in jail. Okay, Kyle, you over there quiet, but you were
What is
typing
that?
out.
Was it that Chinese boy?
Huh?
I bet. I bet it
Was it
was.
that?
I
I
can't hear
think it was.
you, Kyle. Can you talk a little louder with all that
I
muscle on you?
said.
I know you can talk louder.
I think it was that Chinese boy.
I
He
can't.
I
told
think
it.
it was a sacrifice and they all did it.
I think it's a whole bit like y'all say that management team. What do y'all
Y'all
think
know
is
a
going
kid.
to happen from here? Y'all men's, come on, talk to me. Y'all talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, y'all.
I bet she
Casey,
didn't have no kidney.
huh?
I bet she ain't had no kidney.
What y'all think about the GoFundMe?
For her family?
They about they
Um,
about, they about to shut the GoFundMe down.
it seemed like they wasn't even making no noise until they found her.
That's
That don't
right.
make no
That's the
sense to me.
thing. You
Just
see,
like that's crazy, yeah.
you
What you
see,
say to me?
usually parents will be posting more than one post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Did
everywhere.
you see the comments? Did you see the comments on her mom's Facebook? Her mom wouldn't answer, but people in the comments were saying she ain't gonna answer. She don't care.
She don't
I
care
was like,
about that
what?
thing.
I wouldn't say that she don't care.
I didn't say
It's
that. The
something
people in her
going on in
comments did.
let me ask y'all something. I wonder, are they over here legal? They got to be over here legal because she going to school.
I don't think she was going to school.
You
Barely.
don't think she? You don't think she was going to
In,
school?
in between running away, the teacher said so.
Running away
Sure
meant
did.
you being fast.
Said she was running away since January. She ran away January. She ran away February to be with David. David bought that house in February. Then she didn't come. She didn't want to. They brought her back home from over there in that area. And then
And
she
when you ran away
ran away
again, it should have been hard to find her.
in March. Then she put
So
it down for missing in
Mhm.
April. Then the
For
girl
the
is
next,
unalive. What do they think gonna happen to a runaway like that? And why is your kid running away like that? Why she not
and
being
why is
open?
you not?
Because son of what's happening at home.
Right.
Something was going on because she not open with her. She's scared, afraid to talk to her mom. She she afraid to talk to her mother. It's something. It's and then she got a cousin. That boy cousin older than her. She's
Yeah,
something.
because she was talking like if you go back in the discords and look when she was first started talking to him, she was 11, and he knew what he was doing, and he was talking to more than one girl in that discord.
Why? Right, right,
You know, he's been doing this for years. I don't care what nobody says. At 16 and 11, there's a big difference, and you knew better.
right.
I think he was doing this way before he blew up famous.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Absolutely.
sure. So I
I
have
think
two new
man,
things here. Josh Marshall is the CEO for Interscope Records. Apparently, he's also David's manager, and he owns
Oh.
that house.
Wait a minute. The person
Huh?
is supposed to be Holly Berry house.
No, I thought they said I don't know. They said they went off back on the lease because they left.
Yeah,
And
the guy took over the who was over the lease. Uh, told
the
them they need.
owner of the house.
Yeah, the owner said they doing too much. Y'all got to get. I got to get y'all. Y'all got to move. Y'all doing too much. But the person who owned the house is Holly Berry.
No, I think he agreed to let them break the lease because of the media and stuff around this. Yes,
Right, right, right.
and I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Me too.
I don't blame him either.
But he might never
All
sell
that
that house
mess,
again.
all that mess in my house. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Oh no, I couldn't sleep at night, baby.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
girl. And then the cat. Who? we don't even know who else stayed in the house. We don't know. That's a big old castle,
That is a big house.
a
That's a
big
big
house.
castle. That's a
And then
big
the
house.
neighbors was saying that,
He ain't even
you know,
old enough to know anything about all that.
right? The neighbors were tripping me out too. That man.
Yeah, why y'all didn't say something about this child? Everybody, you can clearly see she's a child, but y'all knew she was living there, right? With adult
Right.
men. A lot of it don't make sense.
Yeah,
How
don't.
say that, you know?
And they couldn't do a toxicology on the body because the body was decomposed so bad. But they did. Only reason why they know that it was her, TMZ said, is because of the on her finger. If she didn't have that tattoo
Mhm.
on her, y'all. Sometimes I know they said it's not good to mark itself, but it's good that they could identify her with that mark on her finger. If she didn't have that, we
Hey,
wouldn't even
y'all
know
saw
who
that
she was.
TikTok? You saw the TikTok where he was cleaning the blood off her shoes?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I seen that. Well, I seen that.
Oh my!
It
The
was
Hello
both
Kitty.
pairs of her shoes. It was
Oh,
her Crocs and her Jordans, Nike shoes.
they were Crocs, but they were white with like kitty.
Right.
He had 2 pairs of shoes cleaning them. Blood.
That he thinks he's like, and you see in his videos that's his body. He's dressing like in the video. Like he said, he kills people, and then he's a detective that solves the mystery.
He sure did, Shauna. They not
I ain't
paying
lying.
this. They ain't paying this dude no attention, but I'm paying this dude attention for
Okay,
coming
you
out
Man,
here
paying
saying,
Kanika Jenkins is all over it. I don't care what nobody.
I don't believe in him. Whatever he's saying, I don't believe in him. He like, but he confessing and he don't know what to do now. Oh man, I ain't got Shauna, no, but he ready to go on tour. Do y'all think he's gonna go on tour in November?
no.
Absolutely not.
No,
I don't think he's going out that country, baby. They're not gonna let
I
him out
don't
of this
even know.
country.
You think the police know where he's at?
Yeah, they know where he is. They all trust me. They watching David. Woo, Lord, they trying to act like they gonna see the media in a situation like this. You can't say too much. I'm glad that the detective not sharing a lot with us because people putting put something that out there. When you say something, they'll take it and run and put it and twist it. So I'm glad that in detective it's not telling nobody nothing. The
Like
mom,
I
the
feel like that
TMZ.
video. Go
The
ahead.
thing is, I'm surprised this isn't a federal case because he was
Right,
trafficking her, moving her to tours.
right.
His
Taking her
It
daddy
over
was
may
state
a
lines. And everything.
you know what, Dimitri, it might become that. But I think when you come with the prosecution, they trying to get something that's really gonna take. We need some BLOOD. You know, I can't see it, but we need some of that. We need something. We need
I believe
something
it's
more.
on video. I believe it's on video.
It's on video.
Every, everything he videos and does is no. There ain't no way it ain't really on video. I guarantee it.
We already solved the case. We just got to get us a proof.
I need me a pair of handcuffs because these cops don't know how to use them.
They don't. We need some proof. We got circumstantial evidence,
So, guys,
possible
let me ask
cause.
the men up here. Let me ask the men up here. I mean, as young growing up, where do y'all think that went wrong? You know, as mothers, what are we doing that we're not seeing? That I mean, talk to me.
Right.
as
Talk,
a
guys.
as a
Okay.
little boy, I used to be careful growing up. I'm not the type of dude like to party, hang out a whole lot. No, because that's how
Yeah, at
something
20,
gets to you.
I don't understand that. Like, I don't know. I just think people were raised different, you know, because I'm telling you right now, my brothers know better. My mom will cut it off and glue it to your forehead. You'll look like a unicorn.
But you know what, Shauna? It's the way you raise your kids because my children young and they raising their kids real good. I mean, they is so good with the kids because that's the relationship that we have. And you have an open relationship. But if you can't talk to your mom and your father, but and your grandmama, anybody, and you got to hold things in and keep secrets. They kept a lot of secrets. David wanted everybody to have be shh. I mean, if you can't share
Yeah.
with your parent and you got to hide behind your mama bed to something going on, like you said,
Yeah, because at the end of the day, she know you better than anybody.
in that house. It started from the home.
That boy was getting the proper abuse.
It
Oh,
started
I
from
don't
that.
doubt it. You
Something
remember
in
he
that
said he
house.
stayed in the closet. When David talked about being at home, David talked about being in his sister's closet. Now you tell me what kind of abuse he went through.
Thank you.
Physical
Something.
abuse.
I'm just saying. That's the only time he talks about it.
Joe did. Sure
And
did.
any other time he's talking about death and stuff, he can say what he wants to you or anybody else, but from his non-heart, he is saying what he means.
He's saying something. He's sending a message. And then homeschool. David said that people
Homeschool.
didn't. David said people didn't like him. Why people don't like you, David?
Aw, look how he talked. I would run like hell.
Dude
No, I'm not
talking
sitting next to
too
you.
too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Said they right. He said they
Hmm.
right. He said I don't have no friends. I don't have no
I
friends.
know why. And I know why.
And then you heard him confessing about his about he talking about his friend, girlfriend. Now you talk about the girl that you messing with.
You talking about
Them girls ain't
Celeste.
about to let you break their heart. And I believe,
You
like
said it,
you
man.
said, KL, when you said she wanted to go home, I believe she wanted to go home, but it was too late. She can't go home because she know too much.
She definitely did
She
need too
know too
much.
much. She saw too much. And she want to
He
go home.
wasn't going to stop.
Then she want to go home. Oh, you
She
ain't
wanted
going
to go
nowhere.
home red bag.
At
And
that
them,
age, I feel like she didn't have any love at home, and he gave her the only love she found, and that's what she lived by, and that's sad. At 13, poor
and
baby.
what's sad to me is how you gonna go out of town? Where David, you out the country in a whole month of August. Where is this kid? Where you leaving a
Mm,
kid at?
a
I don't
child,
care how
yeah.
grown you want her to be. But y'all, I looked at their culture and a girl was speaking on them and she was like in their culture, she said when they 12 and 11 and 12 and stuff like that, 13, our parents just put us out there like that. Want us to
What?
be married,
Oh
want to be
no.
married.
Oh my god.
Y'all know age, you know these some folks, but you in the United States now, baby. They don't play that.
They
Mm.
definitely do not play that in
You
the
in the
United
United States
States.
now. We can help. They could have helped you with your daughter. That's why the police not gonna babysit your daughter for you. She keep running away. They're gonna wonder what you doing and why she keep running away.
Exactly. There's a reason why. You can believe that.
Right. She ain't just run away just to be running away just to be with David. Y'all, she told the
Crazy.
brother
Mm.
said that they was gonna get married when they turned 18. They was gonna marry her.
Hmm.
But if David got all these girls, are we talking about David or are we talking about another David?
I don't care if you're talking about his alter ego or him, whoever.
So we, so
I'm
we
sorry.
Dude
talking
probably
about a
be
split
possessed.
personality here, y'all. We talking about somebody with two personalities. That
Charge him
Definitely
up.
two
right,
personalities.
you could be one person here. You could
Bipolar.
be right
Nigga
Charge him
bipolar.
off.
when you when you when you under
Bipolar.
when you under when you under
I have
the
no problem arresting both of you.
And then this man was
when
fooling
you
with some
under
old ass
influence,
girl
you're
from Mexico.
another monster. You are a
Yep.
monster when you under influence. Some folks,
Because
and then when
apparently,
you get out of that, when
even
you're not doing anything, when you're not using substances, what you're a different person. So we dealing with two personalities here. Don't have control, one has control. But y'all
yeah,
be
he's against. I think he's against each other.
He really, something really wrong in the mental that head of his.
So apparently, the GoFundMe ends in 9 days, which is October 4th.
October the 4th.
Yes, October. Yeah, October the 4th.
Yeah, that's
See,
right.
if he really didn't do it, and he cared about that girl. Why he ain't doing paying for her funeral?
And
Cause he know he
David ain't
guilty.
saying nothing about
That's what I'm
Celeste.
saying.
I don't understand that. Why he's not saying nothing about Celeste? He confessed on the stage, but he's not, like you said. Oh, this she was a nice girl. I mean, we ain't heard nothing. It seemed like she just vanished. Did nothing
Okay,
happen?
yeah, but in your videos you're wearing her clothes. That's not. I'm not
That's the
buying.
thing. Yeah, you're
I'm not
wearing her
buying.
jewelry, her glasses, her
I'm not
shoes.
going.
This
Yeah,
is crazy.
This man had her jacket on. He
yeah,
Is
had her
it
dude.
something
glasses.
about David? Is it something mentally about David that the parents not telling us about?
David was
You
probably paying him.
know
The parents.
what I just thought about when he said delete everything. The way she was looking at her ass, she looked back at the camera like she was saying help. That girl wanted to go home.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So the first time she went there, he let her go home.
Right.
The second time, you know
No.
too much. So in that time, between that time frame, something happened between them two.
Shelby. Now I keep calling her Shauna, but
Celeste.
Celeste saw something, and Celeste seen the real side of them people. Celeste saw the real side of them people. She said, "Oh no, 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 no! I'm not doing that. I'm going home now, Shauna." When they not Shauna, why I keep saying it, calling you Celeste. Now, see Celeste young, she ready, want to be grown, but then you can't go home now because you don't see too much of what we do. You don't can't a part of David. When you got with David, you can't a part of David. When
And
she
see,
does
at that age, at that age that she was, you know what I mean? That's the most torn time for a girl, man.
right, I dealt with that middle
Mm.
school. I dealt with that middle school behavior, that puberty behavior. I ain't never seen, but I can understand, but I know how to deal with them. But Shauna,
His parents
Shauna,
need. What does his parents do? I mean, I don't understand. I understand they had good jobs and all, but all that doesn't matter when your child has this as a result.
that's right. I
That
don't
boy
know
You know
was
what
what I
going
mean?
through something mental, and they didn't want to help him.
happened.
Okay, well, again, I say if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, and
Right.
he he's only a problem because of what they did to him or didn't do for him. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
apparently his life was not okay either. I'm not going to sit up here and laugh and giggle. No, there's something traumatically went wrong in his lifestyle too at home.
Isn't
Shelby,
there a
something.
pattern? So for like people who suffered abuse when they were younger, don't they also abuse other people? Usually.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
Hold on now. Let me explain something to you. It is true that hurt people. Okay, but I'm going to be honest with you. As somebody who has been abused my whole life, from the time I was 3 until I was 9, and then again until I was 17 to 25. Okay, I want you to know that I couldn't even change my child's diaper because when he cried, I felt like I was hurting him. So it does not.
Okay,
Everybody that gets
Wait,
hurt don't
Shauna,
hurt
we
people.
got that. Wait now, cause you got I got my YouTube people on here, so
All
y'all
I'm saying
you
is
got to be
everybody that
careful. Okay, but listen, stay on
everybody.
panel light. Stay. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. Just stay. They want us to stay on topic. Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not everybody that's abused turns around and abuses. Absolutely not.
Oh no, 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 not everybody, not everybody.
Okay. I was gonna say because that's that last thing
Oh yeah,
from my mind, and that's what I
yeah,
care about the most. So
absolutely.
But what y'all think the outcome is gonna be? Like, do you think David's gonna be What else are we waiting on? We got the medical examiner. What else? What else here? What else gonna
He
come
gonna
up?
go to jail. He gonna go to jail.
I'm hoping. I just don't know. I don't know if they ain't put him in jail yet. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how.
This man
I
needs
feel
to go
like
to jail.
I feel like it wasn't just him and that little girl at that house. I feel like that they had. I feel
No,
like they had a group at that house. That's a house
Right.
for a group.
that's what I say. That little Chinese boy, the manager, David. Yes, sir.
And he said a mouthful. That Chinese guy, the little boy, said a mouthful. He said when he said something about. So you mean that somebody will authorize whoever he gave gave them the authorization to use that car? Is they the one who moved that car? They moved that car into into an area on an open street where they know they're gonna come and pick up David car. That mean that whoever did that don't care nothing about David.
They
They
definitely
don't give a
Exactly.
darn about David. They trying to get David in trouble for bringing that girl in their life.
But I don't
That's
see David getting in no trouble.
huh.
I just don't see. I mean, if that was anybody else, they'd be in jail.
I think somebody else should be in. I don't know why I keep feeling somebody else in this. Whoever David know who he gave that card to.
Yes, he does.
David know who he gave that card, that
They
information.
all know. That Chinese
Now,
boy, the manager, David. They all know.
let me ask you something. I wanted this somebody to take the card from what's her name?
Celeste.
Celeste. I wonder did she know how to drive? Did she go to an area inside that car and something happened to her? That girl body almost gone.
I guess
I
they could.
wonder
Somebody could have set David up, but I mean, that Tesla's gonna tell.
sure did.
Somebody definitely could have set him up.
But that
But why
Tesla's gonna tell.
they keeping stuff a secret?
Now, if that Tesla goes missing or burnt, we all know the truth. I'm just
That's
saying.
why you know what, Shauna, that's why they ain't locked David up. Because they already see they saw who did it.
Something.
That Tesla saw that Tesla on Hollywood Hill saw everything, saw the suspect.
That's crazy.
Right.
All everything.
That man,
How would somebody think they would get away with all that?
I don't know. That's some weird stuff.
It must be the people he's around telling him that.
And see, David mentioned something about what she said. David mentioned something about that Tesla. What David said? No, I was reading something. Let me see. Okay.
What's he say about the last time he was with the Tesla?
Huh?
He ain't said nothing about when the last time he saw the Tesla was.
David ain't saying nothing.
No, she.
David just act like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah,
Cool
that's
Modi.
what he's like ain't nothing happened. Something happened.
It's a 13-year-old baby in your car dead.
Right.
It's a problem.
And then y'all got in the area where the little girl stayed, the liquor store right there, and then the convenience store right there. Y'all letting them kids out on the school bus right there. What kind of neighborhood?
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Ooh,
From little kids, they're walking straight into it.
right.
I know what was around the liquor stores when I was 15.
Right. And the
Okay.
mama, but see, she didn't make it to C15. She just had a birthday. She
Right.
was 14. She was 14 when this happened. That's what people missing the point. She's 14 when she passed away, when she was mutilated, but her birthday came up.
Yeah, the day before they found her.
Yeah, but she was already deceased.
I think that was her spirit brought her out.
Yeah, she was out, man. Yeah, this so wrong. This is I don't
That's
understand
so
what
wrong.
mama doing. What kind of Let me ask you something. I can hear some substances abuse in that house. Something is blocked. is got there. Something is there. Something is there for me to run away. And I love my mama. Why I won't run away, leave my mama? Why I'm not sharing with my mama what's going on? And I just saw a video. The mama looked at Celeste like frowning up at her. I don't know what kind of day you couldn't hear the conversation. She was there frowning up at Celeste. I was like,
It's funny how mamas want to turn somebody out, but then want to be jealous of them. You did
right.
it. You did
That
it.
mama was jealous of her own daughter.
Exactly. I promised you. Because you had to know nothing good would come from your baby leaving with a grown man.
Right.
Facts. I don't care who you are.
Wonder what the outcome going to be on this case right here. I really wants to know. Cause see, I believe if they haven't so far, they haven't. Now, well, we still got time in October. They got to tell David in October that he can't go out the country in November. They got to say something to him in October. I'm surprised they ain't
All I
said
gotta say is, if y'all have babies, hold them close, because this world is evil. I promise you.
Eva,
This
baby.
world is evil.
And it's a shame that they can't play these games without these grown folks sitting up there playing and manipulating them at the same
It's a shame that somebody made games like that. You know what I'm saying?
time.
Like I said, you got to go back to the freaking problem. Like the internet. I know that's good for YouTube. People make money on it and stuff. I'm not like that. My thing is that they didn't put this in the hands of every criminal in the world. You know, you shouldn't be able to Google how to make a bomb. I'm sorry.
Truthful.
You know what, Shauna? It's crazy that
The world's not right.
you can. But see, one thing I can say this, I can tell the parent, as being a parent of 5, 3 girls and 2 boys, I would tell them this. You have to be 16 to get your first phone. I don't care. Everybody has to wait. You can't tell me they got and when a certain time you got to bring that phone here at night. We just got to do homework because all of them was in sports and band. You got to put that phone up and let them stay on the phone. But you got to be parents. It's going to get on your nerves. And then this community that we're living in don't want you to say nothing to their children.
We're not here to be their best friends. We're here to be their parents.
We'll be the parents. I put the phone right there. My daughter had to take her son in the first grade tablet from him. And she said he was on Roblox. I said, you have him on there. I said, grown people be on there. I said, you got to monitor your kid. So now she got to take now he make noise like this. He in the first grade. He be doing like this. He love dinosaurs. He loves stuff. He be in the school. In the games, he be playing the game, y'all, in his mind in the class. Boom, boom. Playing the games in his mind. And now she taking the thing from him. And he said, where's my tablet, Mom? She get it through the week. Y'all see how they manipulated? Now he in school making the game noise, just like us. I like to sing, so I just be singing my song in my head.
Like they brain buster song.
I used to do that in school.
You singing my song out of town. I don't even have to have no. You'll think a radio in my ear.
So what do you think we can do for these young boys? I mean, what do you think we could do? What is it we can do as people and parents that are just tired of watching their children?
I tell you what, Shauna, it's gonna take a community. It's gonna these people now, like say like this young girl. I was being nice to the kids. I used to buy them in the summertime ice cream when it's too hot. Now I don't do it no more because the kids brought a lot of kids to my house, and then they started knocking on my door. That irritates me. I ain't got no little babies, and so I kept telling y'all,
ice cream going up.
now I got to deal with it. And then I caught them climbing the fence, my fence. Oh Lord, man, my blood pressure.
Oh no. Oh,
so I don't walk them around there to their house. I walked them to the house. I was cutting them. I thought it would look. I was cutting them. Look, don't play with me. I was seeing.
Mama said, "Y'all gonna give me a heart attack. Y'all gotta go on."
I got on that case, and first I told the mama I'll cuss them out all the way to the door, girl. And I said I was up there laughing on the inside of myself because I cuss funny when I cuss. I could fun of y'all would go down, y'all would be crying. And then I told her, I said, then now they don't come over my house no more. I said, I ain't buying nobody else no ice creams, nothing no more. Cause this mm-mm. They brought about 8 children, 9 children around the house like I'm the ice cream lady. But the mama
I
will
think
work.
this I think this happens far too much in the music industry, and I don't understand why.
Absolutely, for sure. Movie
Most
industry,
definitely.
music industry,
All of it.
everything Hollywood. There's
It's too much.
always something in the dark.
And David said they delete his stream when he was speaking on. He said he started speaking on the industry. But see, David, if you're a part of it too, you part of the problem. Don't be
Hmm.
trying to put it
Most
all on them.
definitely.
They had no delete his live. Oh
Oh, the
yeah.
devil dressed in many masks too, though. So I don't know. I just think a lot of evil. It's a lot of evil. Because
The
I
devil
swear
is
to
the
God,
most.
everything. If you bag it up and put it a bow on it, it'll all come back to. I mean, it's literally like sacrifices. It's insane.
Right.
Most definitely.
And I don't even believe in like all those conspiracy theories and stuff. I'm not into all that. But this past year, like Mike Tyson fighting a YouTuber, Donald Trump winning and getting a mugshot all in the same year, all that shit don't make sense to me.
Yes, but see, you know what? Like I was telling my daughter, we're not used to this. We're not. We're
None of
not.
it.
We're not used. To, even my kids, they young, but they old school. They young, but they old spirit. But they young, but they old spirit. They ain't even like
Same
31,
here.
30,
Same here.
but they old spirit.
People
But
say to me,
they
I
got
act like an old
sense,
man.
and they got plenty of sense. You can't use them. You can't walk over them. You
Mm,
can't never, because I was real with them.
exactly. They know
I,
what the big picture looks like.
right. Y'all want to hide stuff from people. No, no,
Mm.
no, no. That's not the kind of world
I
we live
wonder
in.
though, does that happen a lot in California with that? I mean, because y'all remember like Jake and them, they was, Latina. Do they just not care about their kids? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just wondering how can we help?
Well, girl, I wish I can find it. She was saying that the mom, she said that the parent that what her name Celeste parent them know what she was doing. She said that because that's where our family is raised. They know what they are doing. Now I knew a girl. She was Latino, and she used to come over our house. She loved my children, and they stayed in the next street. And her mama, she was just mature in the middle school, in the sixth and seventh grade. She had, but her mama let her do what she wanted to do, but she just respectful though. She wasn't a disrespectful child.
Right.
But I don't know. It's just I think that her mama knew what she told her mama she was dating a boy named David. So why didn't you say, well, can I meet him and then he can go with you?
I think to be honest with you, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care. The whole world can get mad at me, but I feel like as parents, us women have gotten lazy because I tell you what, my mama and them didn't let me walk around thinking that the world was okay and that it was okay to walk around with grown folks and do grown folk things.
Right, Shauna.
I mean, my mama would tell me real quick, okay, you're out of line now. You're out of a child's place and you got to go. I mean, even as far back as I remember, my grandpa, he cursed like a sailor, but he didn't do it in front of me. You got to go in the house. Little girls don't need to hear how I'm talking.
Right.
Times are different, and it's like today these parents, it's almost like they can't give you what they ain't got, and I want to tell you that's love, and that's sad.
I
My
don't know
with this
nothing
case
people.
right here,
I want to help the world, and we can't.
I just mm, I don't know. I'm gonna stick on this that I think David talk. Do y'all think David talking? Do y'all think he's talking? They interview him, the detective that interview him, but they let him go. But
He's got to be talking, or they would be trying to arrest him, right? I mean, you
So
would think.
He
yeah,
talking. He
yeah.
talking,
So
talking.
the thing is, I believe he is ratting out his moderator buddies.
Aha.
he what you say, Demetrius?
I believe he's ratting out his moderator buddies that knew about it.
All the adults that knew about it and spoke on it and still didn't do nothing.
Right.
Absolutely.
Come
They were
on.
laughing.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you hear
yeah.
what? Did you hear what his? Do you hear what his old camera person said?
What?
The camera boy said, "I want to do what David did to that little
Ooh,
girl."
no, he
And
did.
yes, he
No, he
did.
did.
Sure did.
No, he
Oh
did.
my god.
That
Oh
is
I
my
want to do
crazy.
god.
what David did to that. What he did to that girl. And then the man said,
Oh
David,
my
don't say that." No, that
god.
boy said, "Don't say that, David." And David said, "Well,
Oh
not
my.
David, not David. I apologize, not David, but
The other guy.
cameraman. Sure did.
That is
Oh
so
my
evil.
god.
That
I
is
want to
so
do what David did to that little girl." Then she said, what he do to that little girl?"
I'm starting to wonder if these parents aren't farming children for these people. Meaning making babies, half raising them, and sending them down the road with them. That's crazy, but
Do you think
mm,
that David was paying somebody, not David? So do you think somebody was paying that mom? Do you think the mom was getting paid?
honestly,
One
in my heart, I
thing,
feel like yes.
me too.
one
What do you
thing.
think, Kyle? What y'all think? Y'all think Sean say yes. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that somebody was paying that mom?
Yes, in my heart, I do believe that too.
Yeah, why else would you not do nothing for your child?
She was paid not to say anything. That's the thing. That's what makes sense. She was paid not to say anything.
Most definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, if she said something, the artist would have failed
Hey,
in
let
his
me
new
ask y'all
career.
something. I'm sorry. Let me ask y'all something. Y'all seen that video about the where she was in the hospital, right? Crying, like having a meltdown, and then the lady goes, "Well, we're gonna call your the person that's over your I forget what they call it. Anyways, the person normally they call your mom, okay? But they call. She said, "I can't be around him right now." And then the next video they showed was David talking to the nurses at the station, like she had guardianship over it, like he had guardianship over, her, so he couldn't get in trouble. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't say that.
I
Me
did
too.
not
I
see
did
that.
not see
Wow.
that.
Oh
Say
my
what you
god.
said, that son.
Okay, so what it is it shows a video of, and it's Celeste and a nurse, okay, in a hospital, and then you can clearly see she's upset and depressed and crying, and they're talking to her about calling her guardian. We need to get a hold of your guardian, and she goes, I can't be around him right now. And then about 2 minutes later, you see a video, and it's David's phone, and he's recording walking up to the counter talking to the nurses, and then it shuts off.
I ain't saying that.
I did not see that.
Mm.
You know what? The hospital may have been Celeste's way of getting out.
And they shouldn't have reached out to him. I don't care, no matter what.
Right. Right.
They shouldn't have reached out
That
to
they
him,
should reach out who?
to
They should
her
have never
guard.
reached out to David. Even if he was her caregiver, at that point she was saying, "No, I can't be around him." Until they calmed her down and figured out what was going on, they should not have ever.
Well, I can't speak on that video because I never seen that video. I haven't ran near that video yet. Her cry
Just
for
like,
help. They set her up. They said D said they set her up. They set that girl up.
oh my
See,
god.
you can't call yourself want to be grown and then run away from home. Then you really see that people be nice to you. Then you see the real outcome of these people. See, they not good at all. Then you want to go home. No, you're not gonna leave that easily. And then for them to do that baby like that, that means that she knew who did it.
Yeah, but when a child's groomed like that, that go to your head. That goes to your head when they tell them, "Oh, you're grown, you're grown." That goes to their head.
Right. But I'm saying whoever did her like that knew that they knew that she know them.
I believe her
She
Most
problem
definitely.
started at home, and she looked for a way out.
and then they gonna keep her tied up in plastic bag so y'all won't smell her. But that worked for a while, but it didn't work. They knew to do things when David was out of the country. They did it before he went out of town. Because you remember that video I just showed Kate and you said you said, I said, look at him that man interview him. I said, well, what's the girl name? Where is Celeste? He said, I'm about to go on a tour, but where is Celeste? Like he was sitting there talking about he's ready to go on the tour. He was interviewed with that guy with the camera.
Dang.
Yeah, he was being interviewed by the guy with the camera, and David said, I'm about to go on the tour. Then I was like, and that was me and KL said, like, where is Celeste? You going on the tour? Where is Celeste? Because she ran away with you. So where is she? Where is
Exactly.
she? Yeah, what you doing with that baby? That baby don't know these folks. She know
So
you,
let me,
but she don't know them.
so guys, let me ask y'all a question. So that when they went and got towed that car, I mean, are you really gonna tell me that the tow truck people didn't smell that?
Thank you.
They definitely did.
There you
I mean, you
go.
had to crawl up under it. You had to crawl up under it to latch it, to tow it. And if her body had been in there a month, fluids and stuff, you know, it would have been dripping.
Right.
I don't know. It's just so weird.
And see, and the
I,
other body that they found out there, it do not have nothing to do with
Celeste.
Celeste case. It don't have nothing to do with Celeste case. No telling how many more bodies out there in the trunk.
Lord.
So
But that
apparently,
body don't have nothing. That body,
apparently, Sean Diddy Combs is linked to the same
What I
record
told you.
company as David.
What I told you.
oh yeah.
What I told you, Mama.
yeah,
Bad Boy /
you said
Interscope.
that. You said that, Sean.
They said he was connected to Jay-Z. I just didn't want to believe it.
I don't know. Let me
Definitely.
try to look for Jay-Z on here. I bet you he's on here.
Oh my God. Y'all got to remember, I was growing up during P. Diddy's days. And I mean, his freak offs were advertised on MTV commercials.
Nigga's a freaky dude.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Y'all
This poor baby.
know, to
This poor
me, I
baby.
ain't taking up for P. Diddy, but they really ain't proving nothing that P. Diddy did, to be honest with you. I'm just saying, we think that we know what we know
I'm
how
just
deep.
saying, when you got that much money, you're untouchable.
I just think like this: what the prosecutors showing in the court. I didn't see nothing. I let the man go because y'all ain't got nothing on the man.
They
Y'all
definitely
didn't do
don't.
y'all job right. So I don't want nobody. I'm just going by. I'm not what we think. I'm going by
They
what
didn't
they
do
presented
right. They
in the
didn't do
court.
their job right, but he shouldn't get away with all the shit he did
Well,
either.
they let him. If the prosecutor don't do their job, he gonna get away. Cause if you a jury, look at me. I don't care nothing about P Diddy. But if I'm on the jury, I'm gonna say free. I'll let them go because y'all lying. Y'all need to go to jail.
Most
Rest in
definitely.
peace,
Y'all got
Pac.
all them women on that stand lying too.
They try to hit this man with a Rico. Do they know what a Rico really is?
Apparently not. When they get good at Rico things like Epstein, they just throw it away.
Right?
It's something going on with David. It's some. It's people
It's something
now.
going on with the
Since they don't
music
have to do
industry and these young children and getting control of our kids. And I'm telling you, that's what's going through these music industry. I don't care what anybody says, and it's not just one kind of music. I don't care. It's all of it.
right.
It's
So
not good.
what also links to that? Interscope Records is literally the music industry. Pretty much all of your famous artists are signed
Absolutely.
to Interscope Records.
Right. But
Wow.
you know what? Y'all, they don't understand that in the music industry, them people gonna still do what they want to do. You still gonna
Most
be
definitely.
initiated. You still gonna go through that process. These folks watching them, y'all.
They will give their self up. This for money.
I
What?
think a
What?
lot of that's like in politicians, if you're not crooked when you go in, you will be by the time you leave. I think the music
Yeah,
industry is a lot like that.
Most definitely.
right.
It is.
I'll be surprised. What they don't understand that this still going. This you just only thing you did was took P Diddy. You didn't take the other clowns. You didn't take the other leaders. You got more than
Yeah,
one
'cause
leader.
one man didn't
Jay-Z.
do it all.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not for yeah.
I just
So
want to know if they're gonna let they found something in that house. If they
most
didn't
definitely.
find nothing in that house, they found something in that car.
And what are they wait?
Why
What are
did
they waiting on?
why did they do that little girl body like that? A little girl body like that is who did she drive the car? Did she drive that car? Did she drive that car to the wrong area around somebody who jealous of her and they did that to her? Because she was
I don't
hopping
know.
in and
Yeah,
out of cars with people.
I don't know because you seen
yeah.
that one that TikTok where he was cutting up that meat where he said her after I caught her talking to a dude
What?
on a
Oh
TikTok.
yeah, I seen that video.
He was chopping up meat, and in the video it said her after I get done catching her talking to a dude. I was like, what?
I ain't say that.
Yes, he was chopping up meat on the countertop, talking about
I'm gonna
her
look.
after I catch
Seen
her
that
talking to
video
a
on
dude.
TikTok.
See,
That
I thought David was a jealous man. I don't know why. David's spirit, David. When I see David, I get a different spirit about him. I get
I
Same.
bet
something
you,
about him. It's
I
something
bet you
about
do.
him.
I
Hmm.
can't even listen to his music. It feels weird.
Me too.
You
I
Yeah.
know.
cannot listen to that man music.
And D
My
said
thing is,
that. D
if you're
said,
honest with yourself, none of it, unless you're satanic, if you listen to it, I mean, the words creep me out. Like I want it out.
Same. Same.
Like I couldn't listen to it. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. This is not me. I'll read it. I
I
just
listen.
can't.
right. David
I
said
listen to his
they have to
music.
have videos. They trying to get something but they got a lot of video. They got a lot of civilian cameras. They got
That
a
Tesla's
lot
got a
of
lot of
ring
cameras.
cameras. They got so many cameras it don't even make no sense. They had to see
How
who
did
got in.
TMZ get involved so fast?
Huh?
How did TMZ get involved so fast? That was weird.
That's the
Oh
thing.
well,
They must have been
TMZ
investigating before all this jumped off.
Something out walking around or
something
something.
right because see, I'm like you, Shannon, with the TMZ is because they coming. TMZ is coming out with what they putting out that we already covered.
Oh yeah,
Most definitely.
Yeah, what
and
they
you
coming
got.
out, they thinking it's new, but we already covered that. We are ahead of them with the investigation.
I
We're
mean, y'all saw what
ahead
they did to
of
the
most of
homie,
the news
right?
companies.
Right. All of us content creators are ahead of them, but they used to be the first one. And this is the first case that they are having a difficulty
Like they're not up here on
trying to
the internet
stop.
too. Mhm. What gets me is they're up here on the same internet you are. You know what I mean? It's just weird. But when they called old homie out, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is so funny because TMZ can used to be there on the crime. TMZ be there for the news. TMZ can tell you what about to happen. But this case right here, that's it too spiritual for them.
I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was first listening to this case, the first video, I swear to you, everything in me said Kadika Jenkins. 10 years. 10 years. I kept hearing 10 years, and it was 10 years to the day.
When I first heard this case, I was looking at it in the
Mm.
middle of the night, and I somebody upload. I did 4 uploads, different uploads to send to my people onto my channel.
Dude, don't do that again, bro.
And I said, this some bull mess. I used to, Shauna, you remember I be telling y'all I be seeing some stuff in the middle of the when I be up in the middle of the night. And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
say
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna download it for y'all. I said I'm gonna show my people. Because now that I'm
I ain't crazy.
I show my people.
I'm gonna show y'all just what I see.
Shoot.
Like I told all my friends, y'all is not burying me. The first night y'all bury me, y'all gotta stay the night with me because I'm scared to stay out there with all them dead people now. My friends gonna stay with me.
I'm
To tell y'all something, this case so difficult for TMZ. They thinking just like us.
They ain't.
They can't figure it out. That because you're dealing with the devil. You're dealing with power. And
My
if you
thing
don't
is
keep
what?
if you don't keep a straight head with this kind of situation right here, and a powerful mind, and don't
That's
get
it.
caught up in it, that's a different thing. With David doing it, David is manipulating this whole story. David is manipulating this whole
But he's
thing.
only 20 years old. His brain, like, it's like he was trained wrong. Because I just
They
can't.
smart, girl. These
20
kids
years
smart.
old?
I wasn't putting that boy, these kids. When you talking about the internet, these kids, oh my God.
If he was smart, he wouldn't have been taping all this shit. I don't know. It's crazy.
His footprint, his digital
Try
footprint
not
is
to
Yeah,
cuss
like,
now.
insane.
and I don't care. You can say delete all day long. The internet is forever. No, they don't forget. I don't
They
care
sure
what you
don't.
delete. There's pieces of it everywhere.
You can delete, it's still there.
Most definitely.
It's still there. I be telling people, watch what you say. Because it's whatever you type, it's still
Just
there.
remember that. What we know is it's there. Okay, so if they don't convict him and we don't get that story, we know why. I
Right.
mean, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It's what? Okay.
I think that D said, new saying, if you can pay for the crime, go ahead, you get less time. I don't know about that less time stuff.
I
My
don't
boy,
think
I'm
he gonna
telling
get
you,
less
Well,
time.
I think some of these artists out here pay off some of these officers.
Most definitely.
oh,
Right.
I agree. There's corruption all the way through. Yes.
No doubt.
It doesn't start and stop in one branch of it up, you know?
They pay the
No.
attorneys too, Demetrius. They
All
pay
of
the
it.
attorneys.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Pay
yeah.
the attorneys, pay the lawyers, pay the court, pay the police department.
Judge.
It's easy to
Judge
get a
them.
lawyer to do it because they can go right to the ones. They go right to the ones that want to defend like people that hurt children. You know what I mean? There you go. Like I can't understand that. There's no way I could defend somebody if I knew they hurt a child. I'd lose my job.
I think that
Like this,
somebody
man.
has confessed, y'all. And by the way, with the medical examiner,
Mom, if somebody confessed that somebody be
guess
in
what,
jail.
y'all? Hold on for a moment. Hold on for a moment. We can't talk together. But the body, the parents already got the body, y'all. This is the first case that we don't dealt with that they got the body already. They got the body
All three
already.
parts. All three
Already.
parts.
Usually it take us what? How long to get information? To me, they couldn't do no
Weeks.
toxicology work on that because the body is decomposed. That means that
Yeah, but
girl
there's
been
still a
gone for
lot of
some.
no. There's still a lot of tests they could do. That's not true. And
Yes,
hair,
sir.
they had her hair. Hair could tell what kind of toxicology level. You know, there's a lot of things that they could have done, but they didn't have enough time to do all of them. I promise you that.
They had time. They had the
Yeah, they
time.
only had three. They only
They
had like
had
three
plenty
parts,
of
right?
time. They said how she was disconnected. Her body couldn't talk to.
Dismembered.
They said
I
the girl
know.
body, this and that.
I know.
So
Definitely was.
they already got her the body already. And then they get ready to have the funeral. When they get ready to have the funeral, when have we covered a case? And this the worst case that we ever covered. And you
Most
talking
definitely.
about a decomposed body and talk about a medical exam. They already don't turn the body over to the family. And you talking about they get ready to bury her next week. Not next week, yeah. On the
Yeah,
fourth.
look at dude that just got shot, dude, and he didn't even get a dang autopsy. Now, how the hell you got a murder case and you ain't got an autopsy? I
And then
beg to
here we
differ.
are with Tanika Jenkins.
Most
We had to wait
definitely.
so long for her body. Then we had to wait for so long for somebody else's body. I mean, come on, y'all. What is y'all saying? They get ready to have the funeral October the 4th. Y'all finished with? Are you serious? Y'all finished with the body? Oh,
Because they
man,
already
I
went through
don't
this.
know. I don't know. They don't even act like they.
That don't seem right. That seems very suspicious.
Something going
Very.
on. Yeah.
Why is y'all lying? What I want to know is evil enough, so it ain't nothing evil you can't tell us. So why is y'all lying to us straight
Thank
up?
you. Thank you. I said everybody's saying the same. It's no way all are saying the same thing. What's the
Exactly.
problem? All of
And we
us
don't
saying
even
the
know
same
each
thing.
other.
We
And we
we
don't even
ain't
know each
crazy.
other.
We parents. We know what's going on. We know.
I'm not fitting to claim their status. I'm not crazy. That's your dumb ass. Not the,
Shannon, watch your mouth. Got to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean, Shannon.
Nobody.
Well, I tell you what.
Yes. Yes.
Whew, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't like stuff like this. I'm so sick of it. And I used to make it so bad. I used to tell the children, I said, y'all want to condone violence?
Look, I don't have
Y'all,
time
y'all
for
want
you.
children to do wrong? That's not good. Like we be looking at, like when we
I'm not
doing our little
outside.
shows, they be like,
Like, don't
they
let
like
me
they
in.
like evil, like evil. I don't know.
I don't have time for you. For real.
I tell you what, pray for
Talking
the
about something
kids.
you outside.
It is.
How I'm outside if I'm inside?
All I said, don't y'all give up on my kids. I got all kids, man.
Only thing.
But I can't. Shauna, come on back up here. Don't do that. Stop that, Shauna. Shauna, come on back up here. Shauna, I just said don't curse. I don't use profanity on my channel because that's what YouTube don't want us to do. That's what I'm not gonna do. Come on back up here, Shauna, and stop being spoiled. Come on,
Wake up.
Shauna. She said we can talk about whatever he wants, but I can't. Come, Shauna.
Man, how do you have somebody in front of a favorite fast?
Shauna, stop that. They kick me. Shauna, we didn't kick you out. Who kicked Shauna? Who kicked Shauna off? Y'all kicked her off.
Nope.
I did.
Shauna, stop making up an excuse and kick yourself back up in. Stop that. We ain't got time to babysit now. Yeah, act like a woman up in with me. Ain't nobody kick you out. Come on. P did it get her off. Oh, yeah. G said P did it kicked her off. Oh boy, I don't know. Maybe you too. Did I be having folk? I be having folk working with me, y'all. But they probably kicked her off. I'm gonna drop the link, Sean. I told you to watch your mouth, no cussing. I said no cussing. I'm gonna cuss on your channel. I'm trying to link. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I want to see this girl get justice.
Me too.
I
Absolutely.
I wanna look at D. D. I want that baby get justice. I love people. I wish I mean, y'all remember the teachers back in the days, they'll talk to the kids. You know, you had that certain teacher you love to go around. I couldn't get these boys off around me, y'all, in high school. I can cuss and they be laughing at me. I say, I ain't playing with you, boy. But they love me, but some of the teachers you be jealous of the kids. Like they like if they wrong, I seen children do get in group with spiritual stuff like David. They be doing that little they wear they little spiritual stuff. I do y'all think David telling the truth?
No.
Cause he say he struggled with the truth. He said he
Struggle the
struggled with
truth
the
because
truth.
you know the truth. He know all the truth.
And what goes around, baby, it gonna come around.
Come right back around on you.
This young man, he signed this contract to Interscope Records at the age of 17.
Mm-mm-mm. 17. That's why I
17.
can't get over that. He even young himself. What went wrong in that young man's life?
Something,
What
dog.
went who controlling him? Somebody controlling him.
Most definitely.
Somebody
Somebody's
controlling
definitely
him.
controlling him.
And we are ignore. It's not fair to ignore young men. We got to get young men attention just like we do girls.
Most definitely.
Boys need attention too. See, that's why the boys came to me and talked to me in school. That when I was younger teaching, and then when I got older, they were still talking to me. They'll come to me and talk to me, but they'll share some things with me that can't nobody else do. Here she come, y'all. Here she come.
I used to do the same thing.
Yeah, I had to go stick my phone in
Hey,
the freezer.
Shauna, welcome
My
back.
my phone got too hot, I guess. It said it was too hot, so I went and stuck it in the freezer.
Okay, I can rest say we sure didn't get rid of you. We was
Because I
enjoying
thought
you.
it kicked me off because I cussed or something. I don't know.
No, but you can't use the profanity though. Seriously.
I try not to.
Okay, well, if you're gonna do it, just drop down.
I'm
It's
not.
just
I'm not.
respect. You know how I am, Shauna. Don't do that.
I know. You ain't got
I
to explain
love
yourself. It's
y'all. I
me.
love y'all. I really do love y'all. I want to be around y'all. Y'all funny. I
Y'all
love
got
it. I love
kids?
it.
The
I
men got
said,
kids up here?
hmm.
They got children?
Y'all got children?
No.
Nah, I'm a child myself. I'm about to
Oh,
graduate.
wow.
Oh, how old are you, Demetrius?
I'm 17.
Oh,
No, you're
wow.
not. You 17 for real?
Yep, I'm 17.
Did you subscribe to the channel? Because I'm gonna check your channel out.
Uh,
No, you
trying to
haven't.
count.
Why you haven't subscribed and you on my panel?
I'm new
That
here,
ain't right,
so
man.
but yeah, I just subscribed.
Nah,
Are
because I
you?
go what I do. I'm a journey. I'm doing a journey. I go look on my people channel, and it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of people I might not get to, but I be on their channel laughing and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, listen, I have 4 boys, 32, 15, 13. Oh, you got boys, 10. Oh, okay, got a Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Okay. What you have, Shauna?
I got one girl and two boys. I got my
Oh,
daughter's, she's 27, but her and my first son, they were 10 years apart. I said, I ain't doing that again for a long time.
you got me. What about you, Kaya?
I'm 23.
Huh?
I'm 23.
You ain't
You
got no babies yet.
23?
Nope. I don't want no kids. I'm just 23.
You sound
Keep it
like
that
my
way.
church. I got 3 don't have kids. The 2 that have kids and married. 3 not
I'll be
married.
honest with you. As a good person and mother, I would not. I don't believe in abortion, but I would not bring a baby into this world. I wouldn't.
That's what they said. They said they
I
ain't ready
really
for no.
wouldn't. For
They
what?
said,
Like
Because
Celeste? I
uh-uh.
mean,
My
this world
daughter, one
today,
46, no children, 37, no children. And the 33 one, he don't have no children. And they love their life. They enjoying it. But the other one too, they got 2. One got 2, and one of them got 3. But they raising their kids good. They married and stuff like that. But other than that, y'all, let's. What is it that y'all want to see happen in this case?
I don't. I want this to stop happening every day. Like
me
every
too.
other day, if it's not a child missing or hurt or found in a car, I just the world is crazy. How are they our future if we're killing them off?
Most definitely.
How can we help save y'all? What can we do to help y'all?
Right.
I'm not out there. I don't know what I can do, but if you'll tell me, I'll do anything I can to help y'all come up out of this.
You know
Please don't be
what's
rappers.
gonna happen? What's gonna happen to our kids in the future that the ones really want to be rappers and singers?
Exactly. What are you
That's
doing, Mr. 17?
I'm going to the military.
good.
Okay. That's a good thing. That's a good. You learn discipline there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, what you doing with yourself at 23?
I'm gonna give me a job.
Get your job. You can get it, baby. You can get it. You can get something that you gonna enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
Do
But
something that
y'all ever remember watch that movie? What was it? Days of Thunder, right? It's a racing movie, right? In that movie, that lady said something, and I will always remember this, and I want you two to remember this too. Okay, this is the best advice I can give you right now in this world we live in. Control is an illusion. None of us have control of any control of anybody. We might have control of ourselves in most situations, but even in the right situation, we don't have control of our own self. So we can't change nobody else. Don't try. Just be careful. Know what's around you. Listen to people when they tell you who they are, and pay attention. Do the next right thing and pray, pray, pray. Don't ask Chat GPT. Pray to. I don't care if it's a doorknob. Whatever makes you feel better at night. You know what I mean? But pray because this world's not okay. It's not.
I would tell anyone to add on to what Sean said is my thing with me and how I raise my kids is making my decisions depends on me and my values and my circumstance everything. If my decision what I make in my life, what you think that decision, if it's not right, don't do it because you got to deal with the consequences. I always tell my kid when you go to school or when you go around your friend, don't do what they do because you didn't come from the same. We don't have the same values. We don't have the same beliefs. We do what
Talk like where
I
you
say.
came from.
So when y'all make y'all decisions, and like you said, see, D say he retired from military. I'm a military. My dad was Air Force, so he was strictly on us, a girl. But I'm just telling y'all, decisions is very, and the choices that you make is very important in your life.
They
Absolutely.
are, and I grew up in the streets of
Absolutely.
Orlando, so I
With
know.
me, I had friends. I was just imagine I have to go when people say something the way I speak. Sometimes I say, yeah, because I can get. I'm from the education field, and then I'm over here with my friends too. So I got to switch up the way I speak. And then when I'm around kids in the gym, I got to get on their level. You can't be saying, "Oh, go sit down." Don't do that. They don't understand that language. You have to change your tone. So I catch myself. That's why I apologize sometimes because I was coach for 16 years, coach track and field. So that thing is I'm gonna have a change of behavior in my thing, but decision is something that everybody, I don't care how old you get, decisions, choices, consequences, options. Evaluate your decision right before you do it. Before you put that girl in that trunk, before you do this to that girl, there are going to be some consequences for putting that girl in the bag in that trunk.
Because
So
it shows all that was on.
whoever did that to Celeste is caught.
Oh, you
Most
done.
definitely.
Yeah.
You done.
You know, I believe he did. Well, we don't know if he did it, but whoever did this act on impulsiveness instead of thinking.
Right.
Mm. It makes me wonder, because why would a mother be jealous of her child? I mean, like, was the dad giving the daughter more attention? Was this a problem?
So why
Because, I
you think
mean,
the mom was jealous of the child?
what do you mean?
Why do you think
What?
that you said it? You said that the mother was jealous of her daughter. How do you know that the mother was jealous of her daughter?
because I have a daughter, and if she was missing, I wouldn't lay down in my bed at comfortable bed every night and go to sleep, knowing that the address to the police brought her from the last time is on the paper I got. No, I'm going to that address. See, I'm not. I wouldn't have stopped there. I just don't. Her mama knew. If you cared about that baby, you went and got her.
But Shauna, you said she was jealous.
She was jealous of her. For something, why else would you let your baby get hurt? You don't care. You're
Oh,
sending
What
her
was
off with a
that?
grown man that you don't even know.
Was
you
was
know
that
what? We don't
father?
even know. You know what? Since you said that you make me think that we don't know her mom's future. We don't know not her history, not future, but her history. We don't know what is going on in this. Why she the last child her mama had. Everybody else grown.
Some people
And-
have their children to get rid of them. That's all I can say. They never cared to begin with. I can honest. I don't know. I don't know how a mother can give birth and not care. I don't get it. So it
but
has to
Kaya,
leave.
what's your outcome since Shauna started us out and I went and then what are your out what do you got to say? Bring to the table. As a man, what can you bring to the table? Kaya?
Did we lose them?
Huh?
Wake up, boy.
Sound like he's snoring, don't it?
Lose, son. I
Yeah,
sleep.
I want to know.
You sleep, yeah.
I told you, son. I said I didn't sleep. Boy, you're 23. Wake your ass up. Hell
He's
no. He
sitting
got
over there
dozed off, bro.
snoring. You worse than me. I be recording some of this stuff,
You
and then
do
I
it
be
too.
over
I was going to say, you do it too.
there. He said, "DC, I graduated from Winter Park High School." Shauna, I feel you.
Yeah, yeah, Orlando. Oh my God. I grew up in them streets. And it was not easy. It was not. But one thing I did realize at that point is as humans we adapt. But I don't know how anybody could adapt in this world today. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I barely leave my house. I haven't left in like 2 years. I might go to the doctor once a month and I have seizures, and that's the only reason I go. And that day is very hard on me because I don't trust going into like Walmart's because people pull guns and stuff. I don't know. Because of the stuff I've been through as a child, I have very bad trust issues with people I don't know today. So I don't go out to eat. I don't even go shopping for my own clothes, y'all. You see what I'm saying?
But Shauna, it's okay to feel like that. Oh
I
yeah,
feel,
y'all. I didn't even know realize it's 2:07. We been that's why oh that's why
yeah, why he's
We're
snowing
locked
on
in over
it.
here.
that's why Cal, we have an internet contact Cal over there. He don't put he over there.
He's still snowing.
He over there. And I thought I heard somebody snoring too.
All
But so
right, y'all.
y'all
I'm gonna jump off here, and always remember that. Always remember, if you've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
Okay.
let me ask y'all something. Why do is it me Shauna? What happened? Her phone went off. Look, do Shauna look older? Don't some of her pictures she look old. Look like she was like she went from at the age of 12. How she looking older though, Demetrius? Some
You
of her
said what?
pictures. Shauna look not Shauna, I'm saying the wrong name.
Oh, Celeste. Yeah.
Celeste look older.
Yes, she
She
does.
don't look
I'm
like she don't look like a 14 and a 15-year-old girl. Well, let's say like she don't look like she 15. She look like she about 18 years old. She don't
17,
look
18.
right.
Was they drugging this girl?
I
I
think they
believe so.
was.
I believe so.
I believe so. That's why she keep looking different. That's why she look older. 'Cause everybody think Celeste look old in some of her picture. She look like she 20. Wow. Well, y'all, we gonna end it right here, and I sure appreciate y'all coming up here. See, when I have these string yard, I want y'all to come up and let's have these discussions, cause I like this group of people who on my channel. I love y'all, but I appreciate y'all coming up. What you want to say before you drop down, KL?
That girl needs some justice.
Okay, we appreciate it. Have a good night, okay?
You do too.
Okay. Now, Demetrius, you got anything you want to add?
I just want to say, keep your children in check. Um, I pray for justice for this little girl.
I do too. And I appreciate you coming out and thanks
Oh
for
yeah.
showing up, okay?
Oh yeah.
And I always come up. You always welcome. You ain't got Edmund to hit that link. And I appreciate you, okay?
All right. Have a good day now.
You too, baby. And I want to add before I go is y'all, nobody trying to be mean. You're not being mean to your kids when you take their phone from them. Make good decisions and good choices. And I want the baby to get justice. Okay, y'all. Good night, D y'all. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. We gone.